Here from Savannah, Georgia.
Live,
Yeah,
yeah.
where are you guys watching from? Where's everybody from?
Yes, okay, we are officially live, guys. We have a tornado on the ground. Holy smokes, it's happening again already today.
If this ends up being a
same thing as yesterday,
which it looks like
going
it's really
live with
try
a
to do
crazy
that,
tornado on the ground
it's
here.
It's going to take
Holy
a while
smokes.
for that to happen, so we're going to be here for a while. It's going to go
What
towards
in the
Minneapolis.
world is going on these days, folks?
We'll be talking about Sioux Falls a lot tonight. We will be talking about Clear Lake. I'm sure we'll get to Mason City.
We have a
Albert
big
Lee,
old
New
tornado
Ulm, Fairmont,
on the ground
all these
as
places.
we speak.
Yo, what's going on? Look at that.
Is this gonna come
crazy
down?
Cloud motion there on Scott's
Tornado
camera.
Page
What the
is
heck?
not on it. Who was on this thing? Brandon Kopic. There's one view of the tornado. Holy smokes, guys. Connor Croft. Let's pull up Connor Croft.
Some crazy
Connor
stuff
Croft
going on
is
out
not
here, guys.
on
Once
it.
again, in South Dakota. Speaking of South Dakota, do we have anybody watching in the town of Miller? One of the strongest storms that we have right now is approaching the town of Miller. And you can see the shelf cloud
Ryan
in the
Hall
distance
just
there.
pulled somebody up. That's
This is
literally
where I'd be
right
really
on
concerned
top
right now
of
about
this
the
tornado.
very
Holy
real
smokes.
possibility of us getting some damaging hail and some very strong damaging winds here. So,
Not John McKinney. John McKinney is not on it right
You guys
now.
need to be watching out.
See something
Very closely. It's
See
going
road.
to be, it's going to be
We
you know, pretty crazy
we
here
have like
soon.
3 streamers right on
As the
top of this
storms
thing.
continue to get stronger.
Holy smokes. So, yeah, we're dealing with another 5% chance of tornadoes today out here in Minnesota, South Dakota area, unfortunately. And
Yeah, I've lost
things are getting wild.
Copic's feed for some reason. But we still got Corey Gherkin. We got Scott out there. And tornado still looks like it's making intermittent contact with the ground. So that's good.
Absolutely nuts, guys. Holy crap.
I wouldn't say it's good.
Another day
but
of craziness.
That's about the best information I have for you right now.
Yeah,
about
yeah.
where we
I
are
mean,
with the
I
tornado. Doesn't
seen
look
it
as
too.
strong as
That's
it
why
was
I'm live.
earlier.
I mean, this
It's
thing's
still making
ripping.
intermittent contact with the ground, which is better
We
than a
have
big
front row
giant
seats
destructive
this thing
tornado.
again
That's
today.
the point I was trying to make.
We had really good footage on Ryan Hall's stream there just a bit ago. Let me go back just a hair.
Absolutely incredible stuff here. Guys, pull out your WeatherWise apps. All right, go over here to the WeatherWise.
Ryan Hall was on
app,
top of this thing just
and,
a second ago.
Look at the radar. Look at it yourself. You can actually
I think
zoom
they
in.
lost,
You can see Corey. You can see Brandon. Yourself.
I feel like it was a different type of tornado than the one that happened yesterday.
You can mute it.
Wrong
you can
button.
put these guys up here. You can basically do the same thing that I'm doing, but like in your
South
own.
Dakota.
You can see that's the point I was trying to make. And they approach Platt in the distance.
Right here. Like, I mean, we had really good coverage
Why
on
does
this
this thing
thing
look
just
so mean?
2 minutes ago. Holy smokes, this thing. It's a monster. It's out in the middle of nowhere from what I hear right now, thankfully, but
Once again, currently the tornado that we're looking at right now is just crossing over Highway 47. I think it's now about to go over Highway 44 east of Dixon. Let's listen to Brandon.
right in here. Holy smokes.
Oh my gosh, this is nuts.
Ryan Hall literally went live right as it started too. Neat little needle tornado out in the middle of the field.
Start his video.
How you doing, Natty
Oh my
Jackson?
gosh,
Welcome to
look
the stream.
at this. This is the most unique looking tornado we've had all year. This is
Down
this
here in
is
South
insane.
Dakota. We have triple tornado warnings right now in South Dakota. This is the one on the ground right now that we're watching here.
Man. Okay, so tornado on the ground here.
Just north of
to
Burke
the east
here.
Of the town of Dixon in South Dakota.
Look at it, chat. Look at this.
Go ahead and pull this area up. Lucas, just north of Lucas.
So far,
Heading
so
towards
good
Lucas
on
here in
damage,
South
but,
Dakota.
Unfortunately, we have to really consider the possibility here of this impacting some structures in the near future.
Lucas, South Dakota.
Ryan
Man,
Shaw's
South
got a
Dakota,
great
man.
look,
They've been
too.
having a
Look at
rough 2
this.
days, tell you what. Thankfully, it's out in the middle of the
What is
fields
going
right now.
Just an incredible shot here of the tornado from Ryan Scholl and also
Lucas
Jordan
is
Hall
like
out
3
there,
houses,
and
thankfully. It's really
Brandon
small. It's going to be
Kopic.
really easy to miss.
Right now, it's parallel Highway 44 on its approach over towards the greater Platt Colony area.
It's right around here on Highway 44.
This thing as it rolls
In the
off
middle
to
of nowhere,
east. Once again,
thankfully.
we got a tornado warning for Brule, Charles Mix, Gregory counties.
It's like it's not going to go near
Dakota.
any towns. It may
And
hit
this is
this
just
river, though, but
the most classic.
you have quite a few houses and stuff
tornado
over here
you'll
by
ever
this
see. I
river.
mean,
Look at this.
this
We got
looks
a big
like the cover
campground and
of
stuff.
Twisters.
A lot of holy smokes. Let's hope it doesn't
or
go that
Twister.
way.
You know what I mean?
There's
This
a
is
lot of
crazy.
houses and buildings there.
Look at the downward motion. It looks like the dust and stuff is almost falling out of the sky. You guys see that illusion there?
Absolutely nuts, guys.
That is plumb wild. There's Jordan Hall. It's my brother. Not really. Everybody thinks
Fake
he
brother.
is, but he's not.
Not his brother. Same
Yeah,
last
it's not
name, but it's
moving
really
very
not his
much. It's
brother.
not moving very fast, but it is moving towards the Platt colony community.
Check
So
the
if you're in
Discord
Platt
DMs,
colony, you
brother.
got to take shelter. And there's not a whole lot of people out here, guys. The whole polygon has, from what I can tell, 613 total population, 185 homes, and the polygon is much bigger than the tornado, right?
Where is
we got a
our
good chance of
our
this thing
problem
not
listed
hitting
at, St.
anything.
Louis? I don't have any DMs
Unfortunately,
from you.
at some point, you know, these storms are going to cause some significant damage tonight. That's why we're live. We know that it's going to happen. We're just going to hope that these tornadoes miss as much as possible.
Talking about
But
this,
yeah, this one's
the,
still
the
going
poser
strong
guy
out
here.
there in Platt, near Platt Colony. Let me show you once again why we're live, and this will show you, you know, about how long we'll be on the air here. Oh, daggone it.
Holy smokes, guys. Look at that little noodle
Oh, I
right
gotta-
there. That is such an adorable
gotta
little
do
tiny
something real
tornado. Thankfully,
quick.
it's out in the middle of nowhere. How you doing, Ben? Welcome to stream. How are you doing, Storm Chaser Den? Fifi Pelly, what's going on? So, yeah, this tornado is just north
Okay, let me pull
of
up the
Lucas
outlook
right
here.
here.
Day
I don't know if it's still on the
one
ground.
outlook.
This is just from a couple minutes ago.
Why
I'm gonna go ahead
we are
and,
live. We're going to go right back to the tornado footage. But I want to make sure everybody
I'm going to go back
is
to
on the-
live.
here in
Where we're
about
at right
3
now.
minutes, I bet.
Because it actually just lifted up. That was just like 5 minutes
You
ago.
guys know what I'm talking about.
It's ready to drop again. I mean, it doesn't look much different than it was when it was on the ground. Yeah, this thing was just on the ground 5 minutes ago. We have multiple tornado warnings out here in
All right, let's go back
South
to
Dakota
Corey.
today, and they're expecting a derecho as
Yeah,
well. As you can see,
everybody's
we
asking
have,
where this is in
we have three
South
supercells out
Dakota,
here.
near the town of Platt,
3 tornado warning
Platt Colony.
supercells. I mean,
And
they're all
if you're
here.
new
They're all
if you're just now
rotating.
tuning in for the first time, you'll always be able to see the location that we're talking
It's
about.
a messy start of
Either
the day, I
in the
tell
name.
you what.
See above
I mean,
the,
it's not
the
the
video
start.
there, it
I
says
mean, we're
Corey
at 4
Gherkin,
o'clock, but
weatherwise.app, Burke.
everything just kind of ramped
Gregory
up all of a
County,
sudden.
South
and
Dakota.
got crazy.
That's
all
where we're
together.
talking about. And if I'm ever on
We had one
the
tornado warning.
radar
Next thing you know,
side,
we got
if
3
you're
and a
like,
tornado
where
on the
in
ground.
the world is this guy at?
That
It's
looks like our
always right
weakest
here.
supercell at
It
the
says
moment.
viewing South Dakota.
This is the
And if
one
we
that
go
just
over to
produced the
Ohio,
tornado.
where we do have another severe thunderstorm warning over here near Cleveland,
This
you
one
can
has
see that it
very
now
good
says
structure
near
here.
Ohio. So if you're ever confused about where we're looking,
We got, like I
we've
said, our
got
tornado
lots of
dropping
visual
down right
cues
in
for
here.
you to help figure it out. And by the way, Cleveland, Ohio, get ready. There is a pretty strong
Kind of
storm
far
moving
from the
through
radar
the town
sites here.
of
Like we're seeing
Elyria
this one storm
right
with
now,
the tornado
moving
at
towards
12,000 feet.
Strongsville and Parma.
Seeing this one at 6,000
I think we've
feet.
got
That
some
one we're
cameras
seeing
out
at
here. Here's
20,000
one
feet, so we
from
definitely want to see that
Sandusky,
from a different
Ohio,
radar
over
site.
there
We'll
at
set up
Cedar
another one.
Point.
Let's get a
Power
good 3D
Tower
view of
West.
this one. It's
The
really
storm hit
close
here
radar
pretty
sites.
hard
We're
not
seeing
too
this
long
one at
ago, but it's kind of let
5,000
up
feet.
since then. Let me see if I can't get something else in here. Let me get rid of that.
Let's turn
and
Ryan
we'll
Hall
put
down
this
just a
in.
hair.
Maybe that'll
Well,
work. Yeah, you
heck,
can kinda see
it
Cleveland
cut
in the background
this
there.
storm off halfway
Strong
through.
storms
Let's
coming in.
rescan this
The main
thing.
thing that we're worried about for Cleveland is going to be 60-mile-per-hour winds, so get ready for that. What's going on in Ohio right now?
I don't
is
know why it's
nothing
doing that, but yeah, you
compared
can
to
see our
the,
supercell here. It
severity of
just
the
wants to
storms that
cut
we're
it off.
experiencing in South Dakota, and that's why we are so
All right, we
focused
got the
on
whole thing
even
this
though the
time. So yeah,
population
this is
out here
this is our
low.
furthest south
Okay, we only got 579
tornado
people,
warning supercell. We can
156
see our
homes
little
in the
hook
path
coming
of
out
this
here.
particular
So it
tornado
has
warning that we
pretty
have
good structure
right
as
now in
well.
Gregory County, South Dakota, but this is definitely our most life-threatening.
And it's
and
kind of
strongest
obvious where
storm
you're
that
going
we
to see
have
the
in the
tornado
world
if it
currently.
decides to drop one. Like, I mean, you
Our
can't
top
really
10,
deny or miss
warning
where
listed
this
by
is happening
priority,
at.
though, if you factor in the,
This thing has very good structure. It is ready to drop a
population
tornado at
especially,
any
right up
time.
top there, we've got that,
We have a
severe
very tight
thunderstorm,
velocity coupling
warning
on
for
it.
Erie
I mean,
and
honestly,
Lorain
I
counties in Ohio.
think this thing might be on the ground
270,000
right
people
now.
affected in that one,
Like our en route
118,000 homes.
is
Okay, you got
dead
places
on
like
right here. We
Gloria,
have a very
Elyria,
tight velocity
North
coupling. Most likely
Woodville,
this thing is
Avon,
actually on the ground at the
Amherst,
moment.
you got places
Pretty sure we
all
have a
around
tornado
here,
on the ground. I think we
that
have 2
are,
tornadoes now at
included
this
in
point.
and that are about to get hit here. So
Hey,
make sure
Pamela,
you're
welcome
getting
back.
indoors and away from windows out there in Erie and Lorraine counties in Ohio. This is a dangerous storm. Our top wind reports today, they've all been from North Dakota and Ohio. Okay, so 76 mile per hour, that's the biggest wind gust that we've seen today. 1.75 inch hail. That's some big hail out there in South Dakota earlier. And then our biggest, our most impactful observational
My
reports
good, look at
today,
this
a lot of
velocity
them have
signature
come
on
in
this
from
thing. This one's
Michigan. We
pretty
have anybody watching
strong.
from Michigan over there near
Pretty
Detroit.
strong one.
Numerous roadways completely flooded out
Man, we
there in
got
Fraser
three
County,
pretty
Michigan.
well rotating
Also,
supercells,
we got
man. I
another,
tell you what, today
report
is
just
getting
like that
wild
from
so
Sterling
fast.
Heights, Michigan, about an hour and a half ago. Here's our big tornado report from Dixon, South Dakota. Confirmed tornado on the ground.
Pretty sure we have a tornado
That
on both
is
these southern
lifted
ones.
here
I need to get a different radar
momentarily.
site for
I think
the northern
there's a
one
good
because
chance
we're
we'll
just
see it
too
come back
far
down
away.
here soon.
So,
But, yeah,
let me
a
zoom
lot of this
back on
stuff is
these.
the
Let's
flash
open
flooding.
up. Yeah, I got another one
Multiple
open. Good.
roads
We're good.
closed
We're
due to
good.
flooding through the Detroit Metro Airport.
Let's go ahead and
Multiple
connect
reports of
up here
flooding covering
to
roadways
Aberdeen,
and
South
vehicles
Dakota.
stranded in Romulus County, Michigan. Numerous downed power lines in the Romulus area. So honestly, Michigan got hit pretty hard a little bit earlier.
Oh yeah, we
and
got a
that's
much
what a
bigger.
lot of
Yeah,
these,
this thing has a very good
reports
looking
are
velocity
referring
couplet
to
too
here.
as well here in this
And now
northern
some
one.
of those storms are moving into the Ohio
This one's
area
up
like we were
here. I mean,
talking
this
about,
one's kind of out in the middle of nowhere
not
too, which is
too
great. But it
long
is
ago.
actually really close to Stephen, which looks like a small town up here. But it looks like the tornadic rotational area of the storm is most likely going to miss Stephen here. We can pull it up on the map, see how big this is.
All right,
But it
let's
looks
go back
pretty
to
small. The
Mr.
town looks
Coffin.
pretty small. They actually dropped the tornado warning on this one. I have no idea why they
Let's
dropped
look
the
at
tornado warning on
storm
this because this is
continue to just
definitely
cause
looks like
ruckus out here.
a very, very strong rotating supercell at the moment. I mean, we have a hook
This
on
is
it. It
gonna
has
be in,
rotation.
Charles
I'm not
Mix
sure
and
why they
Gregory
dropped
counties
the
in South Dakota.
tornado warning on it, but they did. Take a look at our big monster supercell
Bob
right here. I
Simon,
mean, this
thanks
thing
for the
is a
super chat. Says,
beast.
my WeatherWise app is in y'all mode 24/7.
Chonker.
That's right, sir.
Plum Wild
Mine too.
Chunker.
My first thing I do every time I'm on a new device or something, I can download WeatherWise. Y'all mode immediately. I don't know what it is about the map style and stuff. I can't look at a radar without our color tables. I've ruined.
I mean,
myself.
yeah, we
I've
can see this
spoiled
thing
myself.
dropping at any time too, right in here. I mean, this one
But,
has
you know,
everything it
it's
needs
an
to
okay
drop a
problem to have
tornado.
when you've got
It could
WeatherWise.
happen.
Rachel, thank you for the very generous super
I'm
chat. It's
very
like a
surprised they
perfect
dropped the
echo,
tornado
so
warning on
pretty.
this. Maybe they're going to
Yeah, this is
reissue it
honestly
here
one
soon.
of the nicer looking storms we've seen both on the radar presentation side and in real life in a while.
We have 3 supercells. This one was just on the ground here.
Okay, let's see here.
All right, Todd County, South Dakota is still under a tornado warning.
Things are wild,
But
right
the
off
tornado
the
warning
bat,
for the storm
guys.
that we've kind of been watching from our storm chasers' point of view has been allowed to expire.
Yeah,
But Todd
they
County, South
literally
Dakota,
let
stay
this
sheltered for the next 30 minutes.
Confirmed tornado
We do
warning
have a
expire.
big, considerable
They literally
severe
let the
thunderstorm
tornado warning
warning,
expire right here
in
with all
effect
this
for
really
Fort
strong
Thompson now.
rotation with our big
So
old
this
hook.
is gonna be
That's
for
nuts.
Buffalo.
They're probably reissuing them.
This is gonna
Just
be
give
for
National
Buffalo
Weather just a minute here to get
and
everything
Hughes,
back up and running.
Hyde and Lyman counties in South Dakota. Massive storm coming down to Fort Thompson district here. 1,500 people, 485 homes are in the path of this one. We've got places like, once again, the Crow Creek Reservation High School in
What a day,
the path
what a
of
day.
that. So get indoors
By the way,
away from windows out there. Additionally,
They did
we
upgrade us.
have
I know we
another
just had a
big,
2%
severe
last
thunderstorm
night,
warning
but
back
this
here for
seems to
Todd
be
County, South
the
Dakota.
fashion
We've got
of
some big
things
storms
here
in
and
Montana happening right now. Check out this warning in Lewistown,
out here in our new
Fergus,
summertime
County,
tornado
Montana.
alley
We've got
out here in
1.25
South
inch hail,
Dakota,
60 mile per hour
Minnesota
winds coming in
area,
here soon.
North
How about
Dakota,
you in
Montana, where
North
we're seeing all
Dakota,
this action
Richland
every
and
day.
Sargent counties
We are at.
in North Dakota.
They did upgrade us
Heading
to a
over here towards
5% chance
Hankinson.
for tornadoes where
We've
these
got
storms are at,
ourselves
okay?
a massive,
So we do now have a
severe
5%
thunderstorm
chance
on
of
the way
tornadoes today
with
with
1 inch hail
also a
and
2% in the green.
mile per hour winds. We've got 2
Also, we do have a
tornado
hatched
warnings,
risk for
kind of
winds. We're
remaining,
expected to see some kind of
on the
derecho
board here.
tonight. So let me go ahead and change it to our
and they're both
our
in
wind map
South
for
Dakota.
tonight.
It's
A
really
new
just
tornado
one.
warning
Okay,
has been
there
issued.
we go. We got a new tornado warning.
right, we got a
now
new tornado
for
warning,
rural,
thankfully.
Charles Mix and Gregory counties.
So look at this
in South Dakota. This is
absolutely
the big one. This is the one
massive,
that we need to be
huge
paying
hatch
most
risk.
attention to
We
here
got a
because look at the
45
velocity.
signature. for winds in
Look at
these
the velocity
areas
couplet
today.
on
So
here.
we're probably going to see some
This thing
very
is about to do
severe
it again.
wind
It's about
damage
to
today.
produce
So
a big
everybody,
tornado again, I believe.
anybody inside this
And
purple
you
here
can
in southern
see the
Minnesota, and
beginning
eastern,
stages of that from Corey Gherkin's
eastern
point of view,
South
which I'm gonna
Dakota,
keep
and
above
northern
my
Iowa.
head.
You guys need to
But what we're
prepare
looking
for
at
this
here on
because
radar is the velocity.
we're going to have
You
some
can see all of
serious
the
wind damage
inbound
today. You're
winds
most likely going to
screaming
see up to
into the
100 mile an
storm
hour
here.
winds at some
Lots of
point
rain
today in
cool
this
air coming
purple
out of the
area.
forward flank, and that's
So you
all
guys need to
moving in a
make sure you are ready and
counterclockwise
prepared for this
fashion,
massive wind threat we have
right
today.
here in what we call a velocity
And
couplet.
we're looking
and
at
that's
all the
where
way
we
up on the
think the
45
tornado might
signature. We have
be,
a purple with a hatched.
happening soon if it's
So,
not already
yeah,
happening.
it's going to be a
It looks
rough
like it's
day with
not
wind,
right now, but
regardless
it's
of
getting
these
close.
tornadoes that we're having right
It's
now.
getting close. So yeah, very intense storm continuing to cause problems here along Highway 44 in Charles, Mix, and Gregory counties in South Dakota. Now, this newest warning that they just put out does include the town of Platt. Okay, so Platt, South Dakota, you are now under a tornado warning. Take shelter now. There's 2,400 people, 1,009 homes in this polygon here for Brule, Charles, Mix, and Gregory counties.
Tell you what, look at this monster supercell. Is that not a beauty or what?
Some smaller
Perfect shape.
places in the path here include Bijou Hills and Lucas.
And we're seeing that one
Am I
at
saying that right?
12,000
Is it
feet, so we're
Bijou?
not getting the
Is that
best
right?
view.
Oh, man,
that
here we
one's
go.
kind of right
There it
smack
is.
dab in the middle.
Tornado coming down again.
Charlotte, oh
out of
my
this
goodness,
thing.
you sweetheart. Thank you so
A
much.
little bit to the north and west of Lucas. Y'all see it
Everybody
there?
give Charlotte a W. Thank you so much.
Tornado in progress.
This one might be bigger than the one that we had earlier because the supercell honestly looks even more impressive.
Really appreciate the donation there.
And look at the motion. Brandon's pretty far
I'm like
away
trying to
from
take
it
my
here, and
medicine.
you
I
can
got a
see
bad
that thing
sinus headache.
dancing
I'm
around.
trying to do everything right.
So
I
this could
just,
be a
everything
violent
happens
tornado
so
if it touches
fast.
back down once again.
Same
Near
thing,
the
Ryan Hall. I mean,
community or the town of Lucas. Let's see if there is there anything out there in Lucas. The good news is that this is a very remote area. I mean, there's some stuff out here.
This
in
storm
Lucas.
right here.
This is Lucas. And
We had a
like,
tornado on the ground with this one right here.
let me
Just
show you real quick.
10 minutes
We'll
ago.
go right back to that. It looks like this is just.
This was 10 minutes ago in this storm right here.
Or Twister. You know what I mean? This is crazy.
10 minutes ago. That's all it was. 10 minutes ago.
Look at the downward
Big
motion.
old
It
tornado
looks
popping
like
out of this thing.
The dust and stuff is
Just
almost
north of
falling
Burke.
out of the sky. You guys see that illusion there? That is
Along
full
County
on.
Road 44.
There's Jordan Hall. It's my brother. Not really. Everybody thinks that he is, but he's not.
Crazy, crazy start.
Yeah, it's not moving very much. It's not moving very fast, but it is moving towards the Platt Colony community. So if you're in Platt Colony, you got to take shelter. And there's not a whole lot of people out here, guys. The whole polygon has,
We almost have a
from what
radar
I
for
can
each
tell,
one of these supercells.
613
We got
total
this radar for
population,
this
185
supercell.
homes. And the polygon is much
We're going to have
bigger
this
than the
radar for that
tornado,
supercell
right?
soon, and we got
So
this
we got a
radar
good
for that
chance of this thing
supercell.
not hitting anything.
This one needs to get a little closer to
Unfortunately, at some point, these storms
KFSD
are gonna
or
cause some
KFSD
significant
though.
damage tonight. That's why we're live. We know that it's going to happen.
Believe yeah, that's Six
We've,
Falls.
We're just
I
going to
mean, we
hope
can
that
still
these
see it from
tornadoes
this one
miss
pretty
as much as
good.
possible.
We're seeing
But
it
yeah,
at
this one's still
12,000
going
feet.
strong
But yeah,
out there in
this footage
Platt.
was just from 10 minutes
Near
ago.
Platt
This
Colony.
thing was on the ground ripping
Platt,
things
you
up.
guys are going to get
Luckily,
hit
it's
by a
kind of out in
very
the middle of
strong storm,
nowhere.
likely
And it's about this
with
is the same
hail
storm
up
that
to the
just dropped
size
the
of,
tornado here.
baseballs,
They're just
and
watching
winds
it,
maybe
waiting
at
for it to
60,
drop
70
again.
miles per hour. And then there is the chance that the rotating mesocyclone kind of occludes up into the parent supercell and maybe causes a tornado up there where you are. But
Yes,
you know, I'm
Charlotte,
hoping
we
for the
see
best
it. I
for the
loved
town
it.
of
I
Platt here,
think
and it looks
everybody
like
loved it.
The biggest part of the storm
Told
is
everybody
staying
give
to
you
the
a
south and
W.
west.
Whatever the W means
town.
win, I believe. Max Velocity says always W, everybody, and I believe W means win.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know why you say win when somebody gives
Wow,
a
yeah, there
donation,
it
but
is.
you're a winner,
It's crazy, how
Charlotte. That's what that
fast
means.
This can go from.
All I can
pretty
say is
much
I really
nothing to
appreciate it. I
boom,
thank you very
huge
much.
tornado. Here we go.
Looks like it's
once
back
again,
on the
this is out
ground
here in
again.
Charles, Mix, and Gregory counties. Right
Yep,
there.
this one
where
by
that
Burke's
velocity
back on the
couplet
ground.
is, that's where we've got this huge tornado coming together right now.
Tornado back down the ground here
let's
by
listen in.
Burke.
We do have a tornado team. I don't know if we can get it.
This might go PDS at this point. It's turning into a wedge.
Oh man, this one's gonna be
This is getting bad.
this one's gonna be big. If this one goes on unimpeded here for a while, it's gonna have the opportunity to get really big.
This might be a day in history here today, guys. We weren't ready for this. Holy smokes, look at that wedge.
Is the weather about to get bad in Cleveland, Ohio? Yes. In Cleveland, we are likely going to have a severe thunderstorm coming through soon.
Why is it supposed to be bad in
We're looking at
Cleveland?
here on my screen.
Hold
We're
on
going to have
here.
a big tornado go through Cleveland.
Let's go to the
But,
day
we do
one
have a severe
outlook.
thunderstorm coming into Cleveland. Now, I've got eyes on y'all. I'm
It's
watching
not supposed to be that bad in
right
Cleveland.
now.
We just have normal
Um,
thunderstorms out here in
But there's
Ohio.
nothing too terrible going on at the current moment.
I mean, this is just our categorical outlook for the day.
Golly,
We're
man.
supposed to see storms. It's not to be it's not
What
supposed to be that bad in
a
Ohio.
storm. What a storm, y'all. If you're just now tuning in, this is a look at a big tornado coming together out here.
But our
in
tornado threat
rural
did get
Charles
upgraded
Mix
again
in
today.
Gregory
Look,
counties in
we're at
South
a 5%
Dakota.
here in the red, to 2% in the green,
only
so
town
we
that this
did
is
get
really close
upgraded
to
again.
that is substantial is
We are
Platt.
now
But if
back
this supercell
into a
continues
5%
to kind of do what
chance for
it's been
tornadoes.
doing, it's
St.
eventually gonna go down
Louis,
towards,
can Lake
Bone
of
Steel,
Egypt
Lake
have a
Andes,
mod?
maybe Wagner as well. So get ready out there for that.
Have him apply on Discord. We're not doing any more. And everybody W at St. Louis, please.
If you are in this warning, I'm gonna ruin the shot here for a second.
Have him
'cause I'm gonna
apply
get
for you
further
guys and have
distance
everything
south.
set up there on
See if I can get
Discord.
closer to this thing.
Yeah, team, if we want to bring up our graphics along with Brendan, because I know he wants to move around the camera.
Holy
he's gonna get
smokes,
closer.
guys.
Brendan, great job. And before we leave you,
We need to find our tornado Pagey because she's our main chaser pretty much.
Wow.
Man, we got good view on this.
It's a mix of dust and precip. There's a lot of rain trying to wrap around it right now.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna let you position. We're gonna drive some graphics.
Wait,
over.
that is our main St. Louis Weather Club asking that, right? It's not a fake one.
Okay.
Just
Wow.
wait.
Yes,
Yo, Brendan, this is what I love because you told me the same thing when you and I.
absolutely.
Were
I'm
back
sorry.
in Arkansas with Haley Meyer.
I was just making sure it wasn't the guy that's always impersonating you. That's definitely you. That's
Let's
the
see,
that's the
this is
managing
from
moderator
Brandon's
asking
point of
that.
view.
Absolutely, yes.
This is from Brandon's point of view.
Holy smokes, guys! What in the
And,
world is happening? It's
still,
summertime.
as far as I can tell, it's
Summertime,
it's
summertime
avoiding
tornadoes.
structures for the most part. But it's still, moving down towards the Burke area. It's getting kind of close.
Hey
to the
Shane,
town of
welcome
Burke.
back.
We might see a new tornado warning polygon issued here soon for.
What's
areas
going on,
closer to
Jacob? It's
Burke
nice
and
to
St.
see you, buddy.
Charles.
We got everybody here. Pamela's here,
south of Platt
Jacob's
Colony
here,
here
St.
soon.
Louis is here. Mark Hunt's back. Shane's back. The whole team.
What a crazy.
Hey,
dynamic storm,
KDD,
y'all.
welcome to the stream, and of course Charlotte.
This is the second big tornado that it's produced, and just as
It's not a
fast
stream
as
unless
it
Charlotte
came
shows up.
down,
My goodness, look at that.
it's disappeared. Look at
Disappear, but you
that.
can still
Man,
see that.
What a crazy storm.
Look at that
All right, let's go
rotating
back
little
to the radar
scud
here,
of cloud
and,
there.
let's continue to
Holy
inspect this
smokes.
on the
Let's,
radar.
let's take a look
You
at
can
some of our
see here
chasers.
we've
I'm
got
gonna
all of our
find
storm
Paige.
chasers kind of in this area. This
I
is
was
the
seeing Paige
inflow
just a minute
zone.
ago.
And then this is our hook. This is our hook echo. This is where we are thinking, or this is where we know a tornado just happened. If we switch over to the
Tornado
velocities here, you
Pagey
can see
is
that
live, guys.
The coupling is actually a little bit,
It's back in the rain though. It's there.
less impressive now. It was most impressive right there when it was producing the
Pagey
tornado.
is in Burke,
And now
South Dakota.
You have less of a coupling, but what we do have is a new area. A
She
very
is right
wide
here.
area of inflow winds coming in.
We see anything on this one, Pagey is right there.
A new mesocyclone and a new tornado at some point here.
Pagey's on the one Ryan Hall was
see,
just looking at
as
from a
it
different
goes
angle. You can
down
see
to
those
the
scud
southeast.
clouds
This
up
is
there. What's
not
left of what
going to
just
last.
dropped
where
down
it
again.
was
It
right
looked
there.
like a
See some-
monster wedge
some
just,
of
what,
them
5
rotating.
minutes,
Yeah.
a couple minutes ago.
Let's go back over to our WeatherWise apps.
Oh, yeah, we have a
And
Discord
let's
server, by the way.
actually, let's
Just type
zoom out
Discord.
a little bit. A lot of people are always
Actually,
like, hey,
Nightbot
zoom
just
out. I
showed
can't
it
see
to
my
us.
town. Zoom
Canton,
out all
Ohio
the way
shade.
across the country. What's going
One
on?
second.
We got some storms coming over here.
Ryan
towards
Hall was
Cleveland.
just
Everything is
talking
below
about
severe
Ohio,
limits
so let's
right
go
now.
out there.
So we don't have anything to be too concerned about, but we're going to have lots of rain, some thunder, some lightning, some
Holy
wind
smokes.
in Cleveland. That's about to come through right now, okay?
Yeah.
we've got some
Doesn't look
storms
like
down
it's going to
here,
be
coming
as
in
bad in
like
Kent, but you
Louisville
do
as
have a
well.
line of thunderstorms coming
We've
your
got some
way.
pop-up
It has
stuff
a
Cleveland is
donut.
definitely
Garden
getting
variety
some
spring, summertime
severe
storms in
amounts of
South
rain here.
Carolina
We
and
might have
Georgia.
some flash flood warnings
Our
here.
biggest problem
Cleveland here coming up. We have a monstrous amount of rain coming through northern Ohio.
We've got some big storms dropping.
We don't have any
Long Tail,
tornado threat.
but
Let's
our
actually run a
tornadoes
radar out
see
here
the
real quick,
dome.
just so we can
mostly
see
happening in
sure.
South Dakota
Right here
right
in
now.
front of us.
If you zoom
Right
in
now we
on
have
the WeatherWise app,
3
our
rotating
storm chasers
supercells
turned
right
on.
here in
See
South
where,
Dakota that we're basically watching
Brandon
in our
and,
basically
where
our
Durkin are,
tornadic
and
area
they're
right now,
here on
where our
the
5% threat
supercell.
is.
If If you want to,
But this is our SPC outlook for the day right here. We have a 5% chance in the red, 2% in the green. We do not have any kind of tornado threat in Cleveland, but we do have a chance of rain out here, right? Obviously, we do have. This is basically our outlook for our thunderstorms, right? The red's going to be where the worst thunderstorms are. The light greens are going to be the weakest thunderstorms are. But it looks like we have some pretty heavy thunderstorms out there in Cleveland. But let's move a radar out there just to be
just
sure.
goes along with everything that we've been seeing here. It's a powerful storm that is capable and will continue to produce a tornado as it moves down to the south and east. Almost like an eye here to this big rotating supercell that is continuing to move down.
Tell you what a wild day, guys.
We just got an update on that warning. Anytime a warning is issued or updated, it flashes like that. If you want to read more about it, you can just click here.
We're 3 super chats away from Bryce doing
Let's listen to
push-ups in
Paigey
the
for a little bit.
rain.
We'll turn Brian Hall back up here in a little bit.
Yay.
Brandon. And,
He owes us 20.
Paigey's like one of our favorite chasers. Her and her husband run around and they're on top of everything. Like right now, they're right here in
It's
Burke.
kinda
If this
collapsing
thing
on
drops
itself
again, they're going to see
Everything's
it.
connected.
Oh,
Tornado
that's
Paigey and Bryce
right.
Young.
Jamestown to Colorado.
We may have our derechos starting.
All right, let's
Possible.
go to...
And that's why I did it the second time for a brief 30 seconds. Because everything touched.
Okay, oh, whoa. I have 2 and that's not good. That's probably why we haven't gotten
Look at it
update in a minute. Hold
swirling
on a
now.
second here. I have 2 radars connected to the same site. We need to refresh that mess here in a second. Let's connect up here to Cleveland because we do have a monster line of storms coming up here through Cleveland.
That is still rotating really hard. I wouldn't count it out yet.
We have a little bit of rotation here, nothing too wild though.
I'm not counting it out yet.
I don't think we'll see any tornadoes. I don't think we have enough nadir juice in the
This thing
atmosphere
started
to
as
have
like a
tornado out
hybrid
here, but,
land spout
we're gonna-
tornado and
we're
then
gonna
just
keep an
went
eye on
full
this area here. in
Wellfleet.
Cleveland
Wellfleet
and Akron
mode.
and out here
I was
in
about
these
to go
areas,
Wellfleet
Ashland,
mode and tape
so
that glass up
watch
while it was
the
right
monster
there.
storms out
It was
here.
moving too fast. It wasn't well fleeting.
All right. Now let's go back to
This
our
whole thing is just spinning and it's
North Platt
insane.
radar because I goofed
Need
this
to get a
right here.
video of it.
I literally had 2 radar apps connected to the same site. When it doesn't update either of them. So we basically didn't have any updated data for the last couple minutes. So let's see what happens here once this loads again. Okay. It hasn't loaded in our velocities yet. We just have our reflectivity.
It's kind
so
of
far.
wild because you can see the rain spinning around in it.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Well, let's try Sioux Falls. Sioux Falls is giving us low velocities. Here.
Crazy.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. We still have
Zoom
a
out.
big velocity
Okay.
couplet here. And this is still. I mean, it's still set as confirmed tornado, but right now you can see there's no big strong tornado on the ground right now. But it's
There's a
plus
hail.
on. There was a
Hail.
wedge tornado literally 5 minutes
Hell
ago.
yeah.
So it's probably gonna drop right back down here in a minute.
Look at this
See,
thing.
okay,
though.
we're just looking at this from 11,000 feet from Sioux Falls. Let's take a 3D view of it from here. Then we're
When
going
you
to
get a
try to
chance,
connect
check out
back
that
to that
video I
bottom
just sent
radar.
you.
'Cause I think it's a
Is
little
it
closer.
Briggsing?
What a beautiful view on this 3D scan here. That is an absolute beautiful storm.
In the middle?
Absolute perfect supercellular structure right here.
Can't tell.
Looks like that's just being pulled.
Oh my lord, can Max show that on stream? Because holy crap, that's the tornado video there.
Yeah, go for it for sure.
We're not really seeing really well, you know, the velocities. 'Cause this is really high up in the air.
Yeah.
You know, we're seeing this 11,000 feet. You can clearly see where the tornado's coming down from, and it's dropping like right in here. Hopefully we can get a closer scan, closer 3D view of it, but it still looks really well from this radar site, even though we're seeing it from 12,600 feet.
Does he
See if we
want
can
that
jump
one
back to
Oh, yeah, we can see.
North Platt.
I just
see
sent
if
the
it's
one in
going
the
to load
barn
for
that
us
was
yet.
flying at us.
I really goofed this one because
too? That's crazy.
basically I was running data from the same radar site with the
those
same
over
IP
here,
twice,
too.
so it blocks when you do
We'll
that.
get those
so
videos over to here too. Make a
hopefully it
package.
lets
yeah,
me
yeah,
back
yeah.
through soon. At least it's giving me the
I don't know where this
reflectivity
is.
still.
Where were we?
Oh, let's look at the eye on here. Gregory, South Dakota.
Yeah, our velocity is
'Cause I
still
called out
not
the
loaded
town.
in back
Oh,
down here
north
North
of
Platt
Gregory,
again. We'll just stay off of that
Dixon.
radar for a minute.
Gregory.
Go back to Sioux Falls.
The zip code's Gregory,
Okay.
yeah. So, yeah, because Right before
Yeah, it was
I
a huge
reported it, I
cone just a couple
pulled
minutes
off
ago,
the
but it lifted back up.
thingy-doo.
I really feel like we got
Things
caught
up
in a
and down like
hailstorm on this
crazy.
road last year.
I think you're right.
And I think we were coming up from the other
Really
way from
large area
Nebraska, and we
rotation
ended up up
here.
Yes.
this crossing.
I think you're right. I think you're right. This
Trying
looks
to see
so
what direction
familiar
this thing's
here.
actually heading in. Southeast here.
I'll have
It's
to
not
look it
close
up.
to any town still. It's kind of like in the middle of nowhere along this river. There is a little park here. We need to actually check that out again because I seen even though it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, I did see like a big campgrounds or something out there. Let's pull up the map. I hope they got their warnings. I think that it's inside the Amber Alert area now. Right here by Kimmett's Road. Platt Creek State Recreational Area. If anybody knows this area, make sure they know what's going on. I mean, they should be getting their
I'll figure
should be
it out.
getting their Amber Alerts. I
Like
think
if
they're
we were here
inside
last
this
year, I tried to
tornado
type in
Oh.
some things into them.
Oh no, I know we were here.
Tornadoes on the south side of the
There's
river
not a doubt
going
in
this
my
I
mind.
way.
think I saw an animal.
This really,
running over
really,
there,
like,
so just pay attention.
Built up area here is on the north side of the river. I hope it doesn't turn and go this way because we have a ton of houses and mobile homes and stuff here. I'm not sure what all these are.
Oh, I think we hit our super chat. Go! Ah!
Why was that so close?
I don't know, but I screamed. I'm sorry, everyone. All right, right. We hit our
Looked like
goal.
a
So
lot
Bryce
of
owes you
mobile
guys
homes
20
out here.
push-ups.
I really hope it doesn't
20
decide to
push-ups
go
in the
up.
lightning storm? I'm sure I might as well do it on the roof of the truck too. No, we'll do it somewhere else.
We will.
In there, no.
When there's no lightning crashing
Google
like
has not
2
been to that area,
minutes.
and it's right
no,
here.
maybe 2 feet from us. 2 minutes, 2 feet, same thing.
I have a street view down there. Looks like a bunch of like camping mobile homes out here. Tons of them. Tons of mobile homes. Holy smokes. I really hope this tornado stays away from this area. That's going to be a disaster. We got probably 100 mobile homes out here by Kimmett's Road. The tornado's hopefully going to stay down through here.
That was crazy though.
How you
That
doing,
aura
Jeffrey? How you
was
doing,
so strong,
Patrick?
it
Welcome
felt
to
like the
stream.
truck
How you
was
doing,
gonna flip.
James?
It was strong. I will say that. It was real strong.
And you're calmly like, you're about to lose your window.
Yep. I can see everything just coming from that road.
So our velocity couplets right here. That's still the
road
river.
construction
So it's
signs
on the
were
south side still,
flying, just
thankfully. It's definitely going to be a pretty
That's
nasty
why we
storm
had
on
to
top
dip
of those
south,
little
so we could have got
mobile homes
eaten by
and
the road
camping area.
construction.
But
I know.
hopefully
Damn,
the
whack was coming at
nastiest
us.
part of this storm or the tornado
Alright,
shouldn't
we're to the
affect
south. Again.
Amber Alert's dinging in again here. How you doing, Shane? Hey, Susan. Hello from England. How you doing? So we do have a big amount of monster storms over here in Cleveland. Just, you know, I know Brian Hall had some people really concerned about Cleveland as well. So anybody up here in Ohio, we do have a big monster line of storms here kind of flying through up here in northern Ohio.
You can even see it through the
I don't
cracked
see any
window. Look how
areas
blue
where we
that
might
is,
see
guys.
anything
That is
tornadic. We got a little bit of
turquoise.
rotation right here by Mifflin, but it don't look
I
too
would
wild.
love.
This
Oh my
area looks like it's
gosh.
trying to rotate a
Yeah,
little
we
bit,
don't
but
really want
nothing
to get
too
hit by
bad south of
that.
Brunswick.
Or I'm going to be eating the hail. No
see how big
outlet.
these storms are out here in Cleveland.
Big ope. Big
They're
ope.
not too big. I mean,
All right,
they're
now you can
definitely
see
heavy
it.
thunderstorms, right?
How is this no outlet down there?
I don't
I
know.
don't think we have any kind of tornado threat out here. We
Is that a
don't,
wall cloud?
SBC didn't give us any kind of tornado threat in Ohio, but we do have some big monster thunderstorms out here coming through northern Ohio.
Oh,
What?
this is the road. Okay, I was mighty confused for a second.
Definitely probably see some flash floods out here.
Don't scare me like that.
We actually have 2 confirmed tornado warnings. I believe it's on the same storm.
No, I don't think that is.
Yeah, they're both on the same storm here. So I think what they
Don't worry,
did
folks. When we get
is
somewhere
they thought the
safe
storm
and
was going this
sound,
way, but it's
Bryce will
actually
do
going
push-ups.
this way
But right now,
which is not.
we are directly almost on.
Not the
Actually, we
best
are directly on the
situation here, 'cause
rotation.
that
It's
might
just
get
out my
closer to
window.
the mobile homes here.
It is now tornado warned again.
Platt's
So
right
if you live in
here.
St. Charles, Bowen Steel,
Our
Fairfax,
campers and stuff are right
South
here, so
Dakota,
that's kind of scary
it's
looking there.
right near, right on the line of South Dakota and Nebraska. Please take shelter. Do not see a tornado on the ground right now, but as you can see from earlier, it can happen at
This
any
kind of
moment.
pinpoints where our tornado would be touching down right here. This little green dot.
This
So it
is
looks like
moving. Oh, it says it's observed. I don't.
looks like our tornado, if it
They
is
may
on the
have just
ground,
continued it from
which I
earlier.
don't think it is at the moment.
Moving southeast at
There's
20.
some dust. It looks like it might be putting some pretty good tornadoes around. I think our camping
Might
ground,
see
camping grounds are right here,
hailstones
so that's good.
poofing in the thing.
I think
but
we're gonna avert this
lots of
disaster right here.
lightning, yes.
I think these guys
Which
are
is
gonna
what
be good. They're
happened
probably
last
still
time.
feeling some pretty serious
The
winds out
lightning
there.
uptick, and then boom. This storm has multiple histories.
Somebody says, y'all bot, please do more
I have a
roasts.
picture.
No, y'all bot
You would've said it.
cannot do roasts when the weather intensity score is over. I said it at
Brian
50.
Hall is
He
looking
won't
at
even
Brandon
do it.
Kopic. He's like on
We
the
gotta
other,
get
another
serious.
angle of the
Wow,
storm that
look at
Paige
this
is looking at here.
landscape.
We gotta get serious
What
here.
in the world?
Looks like you can see a lot of the dust and debris from what's kind of reaching down there.
Let's see here.
Nova, how you doing?
Whoa, how do you say this town?
You can barely hear me.
Kia Paha?
Wow, you can see the.
I'm sorry. Let me turn down the other people. Yeah, they were really loud. I'm so sorry.
In a considerable severe thunderstorm warning in South Dakota. That's
I put the mic closer to me. I just had them too loud. I'm so sorry.
No, we are in South Dakota.
So Brandon Kopic and Paige are basically on both two sides of this storm. Let's pull them both up now. Where did Paige go?
Yeah, storm's getting close
Okay.
to Cleveland. You can see some rain.
It's looking better. This thing might not try to drop again with that latest scan. Our velocities are looking a little sloppier, so that's kind of good. Looks like
We just got a severe thunderstorm warning in Tennessee.
looks like our hook's getting sloppy. Our velocities are getting kind of sloppy here.
Greensboro, that have,
Not too sloppy. I mean, we still have big, broad rotation, but our tight area of rotation's not looking as good as it did. So you kind of see our end rot's gotten pretty big and fat and not very tight.
Here's what that storm looks like in Tennessee. Not quite.
Brandon Kopic's on the front end of this, so let's go to Brandon Kopic as well. Pagey just lost connection.
South Dakota. Still a strong storm coming down towards Waynesboro with potentially 60-mile-per-hour winds. That storm in Tennessee's got 10,000 people in the path.
Brandon Kopic's just on a different road than Pagey is. Pagey just lost connection. She's still attempting to reconnect here. But Brandon Kopic is still connected. Whatever road she's on's not as good as the one Brandon's on. Hold on a second. Let me turn off there.
For the tornado yesterday. Do I think that's the only tornado for today? I don't know. I think that we've got a better chance of seeing another one today than we did yesterday. Yesterday was a one-and-done kind of thing. There's still a pretty good chance that we see another one from one of these supercells before everything turns into a big...
Medina, Ohio, very loud and thunder and high winds. Yeah, they're both running into data issues now out there. Where is Medina? Yes, absolutely. Medina, Ohio, you got some pretty nasty thunderstorms out there for sure.
Across the board. Our top priority warning right now, because of the population discrepancy, is the warning in...
We don't have any kind of tornado threat out there, though, Medina. You're in good shape. Definitely got some big winds, though, especially on top of Medina. Look at this. We got some really... We got up to, like, almost up to 60-mile-an-hour winds here. 55 knots right here, right just north of Medina. So you're probably going to see some pretty crazy winds coming through here.
How many things that we've plotted here. There's 4 cell phone towers. Two mobile home parks.
See all these blues. All these blues are like big blasts of winds coming through this area. So definitely got a bunch of nasty wind and stuff coming through Medina, Brunswick area, North Royalton.
We've only got a couple minutes left, or 17 minutes left on that.
Lots of
tornado
winds.
in Gregory County, South Dakota. Top wind gust today came from North Dakota, 76 miles per hour on a golf ball.
We got everybody here. We got Ryan Hall. We keep losing connection here on these guys.
That's our biggest hail of the day. Top observational weather report confirmed tornado on the ground earlier along Highway 44 near Dixon. Okay. Other than that, most of our top.
Ryan Hall, actually. Let's go back again and show some of you guys.
As far as I can tell, it's not hitting much. Right now,
this was about 30 minutes ago here. That's the storm we're watching right now.
It's causing some problems. Let's go back to
This is when Ryan Hall just went. This is when we both went live here.
We got a new tornado warning. Okay, well, that's not even for this.
I am live, but this is not live. This is from about 30 minutes ago. Uh-oh, this one's ramping back up again down here. Okay, we thought it was dying down, but it's not. It's ramping right back up. Our velocity couplet's getting strong again. Just south of the river here from that camping area. Camping area is like right here. We have like 100-something mobile homes here. Let's hope that storm stays away because our velocity couplet's really ramping right back up here. It looks like it's shifting over to the east of here too. It looks like it's getting closer to the river. At least it's past this camping area. But yeah, this is the tornado that this storm produced about 30 minutes ago.
Oh man, Jordan's got a great view. Jordan's right next to it. If it
Here we go.
To get stronger here,
yeah, this was just 30 minutes ago. They had an amazing view on it.
Which is the direction that it's going right now in Brule, Charles Mix, and Gregory counties.
I don't see
Dakota,
Gregory.
Where we
like right in here. It's up here by Lucas. The tornado was up here when we're watching right here in Ryan Hall stream. The tornado was up here.
Lucas, Platt Colony, and Academy in there as well. We're encouraging you.
This thing has a history of producing a tornado. We had a big wedge on it not too long ago as well. Let's go back. So look at that little thin rope we had right there on it. This is all the same storm, okay, guys? We're looking at the same storm that we are watching right now. This was about 15 minutes ago.
That's why we're live. We know that it's going to happen over yonder.
Like just 10 minutes ago, this thing was a big old monster wedge for a little bit. See if I can go back and find it. Holy smokes, look at that. This is still the same storm. I'm just kind of playing out through the last hour or so.
6 more minutes, but I bet my bottom dollar they are going to reissue that.
See if I can find it when it looked really scary.
Yep. We're about to have a nuclear...
That's not it, man. It looked like a big old monster wedge there for a little bit. See if I can find it.
All right, let's go.
Don't see it yet. Kind of flying through Ryan's stream here.
Yeah, this is honestly one of the nicer looking.
Oh yeah, look at this. Look how scary it looked right here. This was about 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes ago. So this thing literally has produced 3 tornadoes in the last hour.
Going to have a severe thunderstorm coming through soon. Now it's nothing like
and it's still heading southeast here along this river.
But we do have
luckily it's missing that camping grounds here in Gregory County. It's still in Gregory County. But I'm gonna go back. This is back to live. This is live again.
That's in Wayne County, Michigan, from the storms that went through earlier.
So this is what the storm looks like right now. Kind of seeing where this thing is actually heading right now. I mean, we can clearly see it's going southeast, but I'm going to get the name of this river because I forget. I know I've been paying attention to that Missouri River, so it's Missouri River. This is like the main area point of interest that I'm really concerned about, but the tornado, thankfully, is down in here right now, so it's going to miss that area. There's like 100 mobile homes there. But it looks like it's starting to get closer to the Missouri River. Probably going to head right towards Mulehead Ranch here soon. I don't see any more houses or structures here on the south side of the river, so that's good.
I mean, honestly, a while. We're going to be here for a while. Talking about severe weather.
Looks like just nothing but mountainy plains there, so that's good. Velocities look a little weaker too in this latest scan as well, so that's another good thing.
You know, I'm hoping here, but that's not necessarily likely.
Check Ohio. It's pretty much the same in Ohio, just big old nasty thunderstorms out there.
I'm concerned about Sioux
Nothing
Falls.
too wild.
I'm concerned about Clear Lake. Not so much Minneapolis. I think there's a good chance that most of the
Just scattered thunderstorms.
That's going to say south of Minneapolis.
Got a little bit of rotation right here. It's looking a little wild by Polk. I take that back.
Nasty.
So this storm's a little more nastier than I thought. So we got a big area of big blasty winds coming through here in Polk. We have a little area of velocities here where this inflow notch is. We might see a little brief spin up tornado right here. It'd be like a 80, 90, 100 mile an hour gust of wind here, just northeast of Ashland between Nankin and Polk. We are having a little spin up velocity couplet right here.
It's not driven by a major weather system. If you can see the weather system that's
if you're in Polk, Nankin, I mean Nankin, it's already past you, but Polk, stay away from your windows. This might get tornado warned. This is in Ohio. This is southwest of Cleveland. We actually do have a little velocity couplet here with an inflow notch.
It has a much harder time figuring out the end result, and that's what we're dealing with today.
Medina's up here. I mean, this storm's still on top of Medina. This big thunderstorm with lots of winds up in Medina, but this one's actually looking a little concerning down here. This front line of this storm. I'm actually surprised this is not severe warned either. This, I mean, you're gonna feel up to 60 to 80 mile an hour winds right here in this area. We might get some power outages here in Ashland and north of it.
Ohio, and I've been using WeatherWise. Awesome. There's a lot of people that are using WeatherWise. From what I can tell, last time I talked to the guys there,
that's actually pretty wild. We have literally no tornado threat in Ohio, but we're definitely seeing a little wrap up here. This is definitely a little spin up here that's going to create a QLCS tornado, most likely. It's probably already down on the ground and lifting up as we speak. Do not have any kind of debris signature, but most likely anybody right here between Yankton and Polk is going to feel like a big blast of wind up to 80 to 100 miles an hour right there. But Medina's fine. There's nothing new in Medina. Just big thunderstorm on top of it with lots of wind. Pagey is reconnected. Pagey's still back here on this storm down in near Burt, and she's gone again.
I missed the weather bot. Y'all bot literally just talked 5 minutes ago.
Hey Susan, thank you. Thanks for sending out your thoughts and prayers for people. This is not looking as bad. I mean, it's still a little stronger here, but it's not as strong as it was, so that's a good thing. Kind of got our inflow here. It's wrapping around right in here.
We did just get a new tornado warning here. Whoa, what?
Where is our new tornado warning? Let me actually get want to get our Canadian radar up going.
So there you go. There's the shape of it. That's the tornado warning polygon for
our new tornado warning is like right out here in a really funky shape. When it pops up or decides to pop up.
Out ahead of this big supercell. That's
oh, it's going to be
Fort Thompson district and moving down towards Gann Valley, Kimball, and Crow Lake.
It's going to be for this one, I believe.
Size and shape.
Possibly. I can go to a different radar site for that one. Oh yeah, look. Velocities are definitely picking up again on this one by the Missouri River here in Platt and Gregory County. So this one keeps ramping back up. This thing is not giving up here.
Getting into a little bit more of a populated area.
We're seeing this at 13,000 feet, so I really wish we could get this radar site to work again here on the velocities here in North Platte.
So take shelter if you're out there in Aurora, Brule, or Gerald counties in South Dakota.
Right here, Patrick, this is Ryan Hall right here. We have all kinds of streamers and chasers here. If you want to join our Discord, Patrick, it's like basically a free chat room. We have all this weather streamers and all the storm chasers. In our Discord, we have them all linked. I'll go ahead and I'm going to have Knifebot list the Discord for you.
Model, whatever you want to call it, is getting a hint.
So you click that and you can join our Discord. We have every single streamer and Storm Chaser listed in there. So if you want to watch any one of us or one of us aren't online, yeah, this is Ryan Hall. He's the king of weather.
We've got everything coming together for.
I'm just the mobile guy. Ryan Hall's like the main. Ryan Hall and Max Velocity are like the main PC streamers. This is really kind of heading over into the Missouri River now. Looking a little concerning how it's kind of coming in there into the river.
Franklin, Lauderdale counties.
Canton is still good. We just got those storms kind of coming through there. Nothing too wild. We just got a new tornado warning. I just heard it ding.
Which one?
A new tornado warning has been issued.
New tornado warning.
Honestly, we don't have a great view for any of them. Oh wow!
AG is back up.
New tornado warning right here in a second. You can see the very top of that severe thunderstorm from Cherokee down here near Muscle Shoals. So
He's working again.
we've got 60-mile-per-hour winds coming into the Wilson.
Our stream is officially working again.
Center out here in Alabama. 115,000 people are in that warning. So it's important we get the
Don't
word out
really
there.
see anything on
People
Pagey's
probably
stream
outside
right
over the
now.
lake. That's not
We'll pull her
good.
back up
You
if
know,
something
lightning,
hops in there.
is deadly in storms like this. All right, so there's the rest of our tornado warning. The most immediately
This is back in
concerning
Ohio.
part of the storm was warned last, but you are now under a tornado warning.
Literally nothing coming for Canton yet, though, Shane. You got a minute.
Valley, take shelter immediately. This is
Storms are going to be there in about an hour, probably.
South Dakota. We don't have any chasers on this one. They're all on that other storm. But
This
I-
one's
that
still,
one
the
looks
storm's still
pretty
bringing a big, I don't know why they haven't
strong.
severe warned this yet. That's actually kind of a problem. Ohio tornado and severe warns everything. We do not have any severe warnings in Ohio right now. But you can clearly see we have a strong line of velocities here on the front side of these storms by West Salem. We're going to see up to 60-mile-an-hour winds coming out of the front end of the storm here. Heading into Worcester, Burbank, West Salem's getting hit right now. Congress, Lodi, Westfield Center, Creston, Madisonburg. You all got big winds coming. Get your dogs, cats, and cars inside. Stay away from windows.
Yeah. Let's listen.
We can see another ramp up happen here.
A severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
That is down, right? Yeah, it is.
Also, this is back on the ground again.
So this is not for the tornado warning that we were just talking about up there near Fort Thompson. This is our old storm. This is the third big tornado now that this supercell has produced down here. Now
This one along Missouri River is back on the ground again.
So big tornado on the ground right now.
Big tornado on the ground.
Just to the north of Bone.
Tornado Pagey's literally in the same area. Look at this. Their views look exactly the same.
On highway.
I think Tornado Pagey and Brandon Kopic are in the same spot.
Old 1806 road. It's not even a highway, but it's kind of parallel.
I think they're on the road right next to each other.
1806, the one that forks down towards Bone Steel.
This thing's back on the ground again over here.
This once again, very thankful. This is a pretty rural area.
Let's go back to that storm.
Bone Steel, the more likely it is that we're going to have structures that could get hit. But this is what that looks like right now. I don't know if we've got any audio. From
Yep,
Brandon.
right here. This is the tornado we're looking at right now. It's back on the ground. It's really close to the river. This thing's back on the ground doing damage. There's our eye of the tornado right there.
Got a pretty good view too.
This thing actually has a really strong velocity coupling here. This is a little bit more on the stronger end now, guys. This thing's looking pretty rough.
But yeah, this is the third big tornado that we've seen come out of this thing.
Look at that. We're looking at 55 knots one way, 69 knots the other way. So this thing's about closer to an EF1, EF2 strength at this point now. So it's got pretty good velocity here. I mean, that's also at 11,000 feet. That doesn't mean it's that strong on the ground, but it looks pretty big and mean. So it's a little bit stronger than a normal tornado. So it's on the stronger end of things.
PDS, severe thunderstorm warning for the supercell that surrounds this tornado. This is for Charles Mix.
Our North Platte velocities are finally working again, but where this tornado is,
even outside of the tornado.
we're looking at it at 11,000 feet from North Platte. If I connect back over to Six Falls, I think we're seeing it at about 12,000 feet. So we really can't see what the velocities look like on the ground, but this thing is really rotating good. So we're seeing it at about 11,000 feet from both radars.
Incredible images.
This is a pretty strong tornado, guys. If you're in front of this thing, yeah, absolutely want to take shelter. Let's pinpoint this because it's kind of moved down south a bit more. So this thing is near Bone Steel now. It's north of Bone Steel. Bone Steel's a pretty big town. Let's see here. Holy smokes. Yeah, this is kind of getting close to Bone Steel. It's looking a little concerning here. If you're in Bone Steel, you might want to start prepping. Why isn't there a tornado warning here? This thing is literally on the ground doing it. We do not have a tornado warning right now. But this is confirmed. We're looking at the tornado on the ground. Like, Bone Steel, you guys need to take shelter immediately.
Yeah, so if you're following along over there in the WeatherWise app, you can see
what the heck is going on.
Is literally pointing directly at that velocity.
Looks like it's hopefully it's going to go northeast of Bone Steel, but you guys, we had a tornado warning on top of Bone Steel here, and it expired, but they haven't renewed it yet. I'm hoping this thing misses Bone Steel. This is in South Dakota. No, it's heading more south now. It looks like it was on top of the Missouri River there for a minute.
Rural area. I don't think it's hitting anything, but this thing is now
it's pinpointing this thing again.
Big tornadoes, and the supercell is going to continue to move in the direction.
Actually, there is some stuff out here.
Kind of pointing towards Marty.
It's really close to the Shady Cedar campground. Holy smokes, guys! If anybody knows anybody out here in this campground.
So,
oh gosh, not good. We got a bunch of little campers out here. Hopefully nobody's in these things.
Down there, it'll have much different characteristics and probably will be a part of a line of storms. But thankfully, right now at this very moment, it's in a.
Somebody should call that campground, tell them to get safe. Phone number's on here. I'm pretty sure they got the Amber Alerts before. This thing is really close to Shady Cedar Campground. It's not good. It actually could be Damien's camp might be feeling this thing too. Damon's camp. If we have anything out. Yep. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of little buildings out here too. This thing is really close to Damon's camp. Try to pinpoint this thing here. Yeah, so Damon's camp's like right here, and then our other camp's right here. This thing's going. This is getting dangerously close to these two areas here. So I don't know why we don't have a tornado warning on it right now. We have two campgrounds right next to this large, destructive tornado, pretty much, and we do not have a tornado warning on it.
No, it continues. Or it's expiring just now. I don't know if they'll issue another warning or not. They probably should. It goes maybe down towards Fairfax.
We just have a normal tornado warning up here by Grand Valley.
Tornado concerns with the storm down here in Alabama? Yeah, they definitely should. Look at this.
Okay, we just got a new tornado warning. It's kind of late though, because this thing literally is on top of Damon's camp. I hope these guys. Honestly, this should be a PDS, to be honest. This should definitely be a PDS warning. I don't know why it's not.
We've got a new tornado warning. This one does include Fairfax. It still includes Bone Steel. And it's still for Gregory County. And
hasn't popped in on my screen yet, but I heard it.
This is still far away from most.
It popped in on the WeatherWise.
Inspect and see if there's anything at all around here. You've got a couple of ranches, a couple of farms on old 1806. Especially the closer that you get to the Missouri River over there near Whetstone Bay. If you know where Damon's camp is, that's one of the places that the tornado.
Corey Gherkin and both Brandon Kopic's right here next to the tornado. I mean, this is Brandon Kopic right here. Our tornado's like right here. He's literally right next to it. It's not cool, man. It took way too long to get this tornado warning up. At least it's a confirmed tornado warning. They put a confirmed tornado on it at least. This thing just like drops down and picks back up so fast. Really kind of far from the radar site on this thing too. It's really hard to get a good I mean, we can get a good 3D view of it, right? But we're just looking at it from 11,000 feet. So the bottom of the storm's at 11,000 feet, but we're still seeing everything all the way up to 60,000 feet on it, right? This storm is making it well up over the 60,000 feet mark with just the severe area. This thing is an absolute monstrosity. This is a huge, strong, dangerous supercell. It's produced at least 4 or 5 tornadoes now here in the last hour. Our tornado is going to be like right down in here. See our inflow notch coming in there. Dropping down right in here. I know we're missing a lot of data. Well, we're not missing data. It's just, you know, this is 11,000 feet right here. We're not seeing anything below it. But yeah, that's where our tornado is. And it's a big wedge tornado. You can see how big it is because it's, you know, our velocities are really spread out here. It's a large wedge tornado. And it has really strong velocities here. Oh yeah, it's on the ground. We can see it. Tornado Pagey's out there. Connor Croft's out there. Brandon Kopic's out there. Who else? There's another guy that's right out there. Yeah, Corey Gherkin's there too. We have at least 4 live streamers that are on this tornado.
Brandon's feed keeps streaming. Yeah, it's freezing. Yeah, I know.
These latest scans looks like it's probably going to pick back up again here, hopefully. But it could still be on the ground. It could be either way. Yeah, Pagey's right here in the storm too.
Especially from Corey and Storm Runners.
She's facing southwest. She's right here. You can see where Pagey is right here.
I can't tell.
She's driving away from the storm right now. She must be repositioning. She's going southwest. The storm's north of her.
That we're keeping an eye on. But what we're focused on right now is the tornadoes in South Dakota. Nothing crazy going on in Tennessee currently.
Hey Gretchen, we are in South Dakota right now. Let me go ahead and pull up our thread again today.
That's what we're concerned about out there.
It's basically just where we're going to see thunderstorms today here. But one of our biggest threats today is our wind. We have a 45% signature hatched risk for wind in this area. So we're expected to see some very dangerous, damaging winds today at some point in this area, up to 100-mile-an-hour winds, just straight line winds.
There's another one behind that, so I think the process of this becoming
But right now, this is our main concern, is our tornado threat. We got a 5% in the red and a 2% in the green, and we got multiple tornadoes happening inside this red area right now. So this is basically where we're watching, between South Dakota, Minnesota, small parts of Iowa. Our actual tornado, our big tornado that keeps happening, is actually down here in the 2% right here close to the Nebraska border. But that's our area of concern right now. Waiting for Pagey to turn back around.
not even close to PDS status yet.
Yeah, she's turned back around. She's facing northeast again.
A few times, but
looks like it did briefly lift up, possibly. I do not.
Multiple times.
Could be on the ground down over right in here. I think it might be on the ground down there. Right in there where she's looking. Just lost sound. My chat just died for a second. It said not enough memory for the chat. That's weird.
New information information coming in from the Storm Prediction Center. Severe threats going to continue across much of eastern and central South Dakota late this afternoon and evening.
Hold on.
That dark shaded area is going to be where we got the best chance for widespread wind damage into the mid-evening. Wind gusts above 80 miles per hour, possibly.
All right, we're back up. We're back up. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Something happened. The stream pooped out there for a second.
100 miles per hour. So the tornado threat's going to be maximized right now where these supercells are. Once again, once this becomes more of a linear event, which should happen pretty quick, we're going to transition from a tornado.
St. Louis, thanks, buddy. Everybody, W for St. Louis. The red,
100 mile per hour wind threat.
the tornado risk in the red is the 5%.
Quickly here over the next little bit. What else we got in here?
And there's a green. There's no brown.
Cloud there in Ellesmere, Kentucky, from Kayla. Thank you, Kayla, for sending this in. How about you, also, Kayla, in Ellesmere?
Pull that back up.
Kentucky? This is a nice looking.
It's like we look down here, right? This is our scale. I guess, I mean, it's more like a poop red. It's 5% right here. This is like our poop red. Our bright red is going to be our 50. We don't have a 15% today. We just have a 5%. I may call it. It looks red to me, right? So, yeah, we have a 2% in the green. Brownish red, 5%.
East of Dixon 45 minutes ago.
It is kind of brownish red.
Incredible stuff. That was probably, we've had so many tornadoes that we've been live for this year. That was definitely.
Oh no, it looks brown down at the bottom to me, but it looks red up on the where it's on top of Minnesota.
Which is crazy to say if you really think about it. Like, we've had so many tornadoes this year that this is top.
I mean, Pagey's looking right where this thing's at if it's on the ground still. I mean, you can see our lowering here.
It is right there, north of Bone Steel. Brandon Kopick's current location, currently right there on.
No, this is this storm. Let's go ahead and go kind of show you where this thing's coming. This is South Dakota right here. Our tornado's right in here. It's kind of moving southeast. It's actually heading towards Nebraska. So moving along the Missouri River, going southeast towards Nebraska right now. It's kind of being a little awkward here. It's not moving that quick, it seems, which is great. There is a Damon's campground right here that I'm extremely worried about because it's really close to the tornado. Then we got another campground right here. We got another big campground right here. We just looked at that on Google Maps, north of Bone Steel. So I'm very concerned about that campground, but it kind of looks like it's kind of shifting. What looks really bad is it's kind of shifting east a little bit more again, and that's where Damon's campground is. So I really hope these guys are okay out here, man. I really hope Damon's camp's okay, because right here it is. This tornado is literally right here in this area here near Damon's camp, and there's a bunch of little units here. Our tornado's in that area. And, yeah, Bone Steel is right here. Tornado's kind of like right up in here. And we have another, this shady cedar campground right here as well, which is really another very, very kind of housed area. I don't know how many people are out here because it's a campground, right? Hopefully nobody's staying out here, but these guys are in a very serious situation right now. So is Damon's, if anybody's staying out there. Very concerning. I'm really worried about both of these campgrounds. I hope the tornado doesn't hit either one, but it looks like this tornado is literally directly on top of Damon's campground right now. As you can see right here, you see where the river's coming out, Whetstone Bay? There's Whetstone Bay right here. I mean, this rotation is right on top of that campground. That's why I mean, I really hope they're okay. I mean, they got their PDS warning. I don't know what they do for shelter out there at a campground, but I just really hope everybody's okay.
Yeah, so this is, you know, we've said the town name.
I mean, you can see it. It's on the ground right now. You can hear it. You can see it.
During the stream, so hopefully everybody that lives in the town of Bone Steel has heard the warning here. But it's getting awfully close. According to my information here, there's about 200 people in the great town of Bone Steel.
I don't even think Ryan Hall knows about the campgrounds out there.
That information
I really wish
Well, yeah.
somebody would tell Ryan Hall about the campgrounds out there, because that's very, very concerning.
Bone steel, that's associated with our tornado.
I'm very concerned for anybody that's camping out there right now.
Tornado's moving right now. I would say it's moving right towards that town. So let's hope to goodness we don't have anything get hit here. So
Hope
far,
everybody's
we've been
okay.
very lucky, nothing's gotten hit. But if this continues to push more southernly, it could go right into the Bone Steel area. We've also got 2 cell phone towers, a child care center, and a
How you doing, Jesse Torres? Welcome to the stream.
and a school in the path as well.
Oh, I already answered your question, though. Yeah, it's not coming towards Illinois. Hopefully we have nothing in Illinois tonight. Let's go look around real quick. All of our tornado warnings are like right in here in South Dakota right now. We haven't looked at, let's look at that northern storm. We haven't looked at that one in forever. We haven't had a confirmed tornado warning on that in a while. So let's go back up to Aberdeen here. So yeah, this one could be on the ground too by Grand Valley. I mean, look at this velocity coupler here, man. This thing's really tightening up. We could possibly have a tornado on the ground right here south of Granville right now as well.
It really looks like
This one's up further north here. There was a storm chaser driving westward on Highway 34 towards Fort Thompson, looking southwest, reports rotating wall cloud and funnel cloud. Buffalo, South Dakota. So, I mean, we had a report of wild cloud right here by Granville.
Bone Steel.
Very possibility we have 2 tornadoes on the ground right now.
Of Bone Steel, but it's not enough of a chance for me to say that, to disregard this if you're in Bone Steel.
I mean, that thing's definitely doing damage. I mean,
If you're in Bone Steel, South Dakota,
you can clearly see it's doing damage on the ground right now.
Going in the general direction of Fairfax. All right, so Fairfax, South Dakota, y'all got to get ready.
So this one by Grand Valley, I think this thing might be on the ground now. This is looking pretty suspicious here. This 3D view is a bit old, but yeah, I mean, we got a pretty nice looking hook on it. We have a lot of rotation here. We got a very tight velocity couplet. Very good possibility this thing's on the ground, and this thing looks like it's on the stronger end of things too here near Grand Valley. I don't know if we have any chasers on this one, but it's north of the tornado we're seeing right now. This one on the screen, that's this one down here. This is the tornado we're seeing on the screen. This is another tornado warning storm north of it. Man, that thing is looking pretty nasty and violent at this point. That is looking strong.
That's South Dakota Highway 1806.
That looks like a strong tornado at this point.
South Dakota Highway 1806. That's the road that's about ready to cross, and it's crossing north of Bone Steel, and it is crossing.
That thing is looking strong. Holy smokes!
Across the road from northwest to southeast, if that makes sense. And if it continues on that trajectory,
that is a strong tornado. Yeah, this is the tornado we're looking at right now here.
Most vulnerable here would include the St. Mary's Cemetery. Okay.
Got a lot of velocities are kind of messing up here. We got this radar interference is making it look a little sloppy, so we're not seeing the velocities exactly right here. But you can clearly see we have a fairly large, strong tornado on the ground right here.
Big time RV park out here. Okay.
Oh, good. He finally seen the park. So Ryan Hall just seen this park out here. This thing's literally really close to it now.
To the south and east.
I mean, hopefully some word got out to these guys.
This is a small town, but we still got over 200 people that live there. And
this thing's literally pulling into Shady Cedar Campground right now. Like, this is literally pulling into this area. So I really hope everybody got their warnings and they got safe here, because that thing's no joke. That's going to completely destroy these little RVs and campers and stuff.
Let's go back to Brandon until we get Ryan back. Can't see anything from this vantage point, but it's in there somewhere. Brandon just passed Bone Steel. So Brandon is on County Road 53 to the south of Bone Steel. He just passed.
You can call them if you want. I don't know if they'd answer. I mean, I'm pretty sure they know what's up, because they're literally inside. They got the Amber Alert. Anybody with a mobile phone, I'm sure the word got spread. I'm still worried though, right? Like, it's still, We've seen this coming for a while. We've seen it go through Damon's campground, and now it's pulling into the other one.
All right, we got Shoal back.
I mean, Bone Steel is still got a bit before it gets to Bone Steel, but yeah, this tornado is right on top of Shady Center campground now.
Some damage.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Significant damage, it seems like. Let me see. I'm gonna
That's one of the campgrounds, sadly. That's either Damon's or that's Shady Cedar, sadly. I hope they got their warnings. Whew. Those things are torn up really bad, guys.
Yeah, something got hit here. This is what I'm getting. Hold on.
Not good,
Oh,
fam.
man, this is
Pray
the,
for these people.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the place that we just called out. This is really close to
Oh my goodness.
the mobile home park. It's just a little bit to the north there. The Shady Cedar campground.
Shady Cedar campground. Come on, man. Help these people
So
out.
this is a live look at Ryan Scholl. He's checking to see if these people are all right. I'm going to go over to this map here. This is the coordinates of where he is right now. I see some houses. I see some mobile homes.
So he's in that area here.
Joel is right now.
I hope everybody's okay.
So we have had structures damaged here.
My goodness, guys.
In South Dakota, near the town of Bone Steel, just to the north of town there, near the Shady.
This is literally the area I've been calling out for the last 30 minutes. It got hit. I said it was coming. I hope everybody got in their safe spot, because it's there.
On maps,
I mean, we're doing search and recovery there now, north of Bone Steel. This tornado just somebody needs to check on Damon's camp too. Like, Damon's camp got hit just as hard.
You guys see it bouncing?
Damon's camp was up here. This got hit by a tornado too. It was very close to this area, but now it's down here. It's hitting this area here.
I'm gonna try to get audio on Ryan.
Ryan Scholl is literally right here. This is the houses that we're looking at right here, up here.
Okay, we have no audio on Ryan, but I'm gonna load him up here just in case we get it back. Yeah.
No, they got Amber Alerts. I'm just hoping, like, these people they had cell phones and stuff, and
South Dakota, where I think we might have we still have a tornado potentially on the ground moving down towards Bone Steel. So if you are
see where Tornado Pagey is.
Also Fairfax, this has done considerable damage now. So it's time to take this seriously. If you haven't taken shelter yet in Fairfax, South Dakota.
Tornado Pagey's facing south. Okay, so she's on the storm that hit that, but she's facing south. She has to turn around. She's repositioning, I believe.
Yeah, if I come over here to the radar, you can see the unfortunate situation that we're in, where we just had that tornado come through.
Pagey's
And
still
now,
facing
after
south.
The tornado has went through. That's when the big nasty part of the storm's going to
Or
come through.
tornado's
So we're gonna
right
have
in here.
We're going to have quite a bit of time, I believe, where we have.
I don't know if it's on the ground, but it most likely still is.
Impacting this area.
As soon as Pagey turns around, we'll be able to tell here if it's not back on the ground or still on the ground. She's still facing south, so
rescue
we can't see behind her. She's got to turn around.
efforts are going to be
We just got a new tornado warning.
potentially impacted by that. I'm talking an hour, maybe more.
We're in
A new
South
tornado
Dakota.
warning has been issued.
We're in South
Goodness,
Dakota,
we've got
guys.
a tornado warning in Ohio.
Tornado warning in Ohio. I told you guys. I told you.
Medina, Summit,
So this is
and
basically this is
Lincoln
South
counties in
Dakota.
Ohio.
This
Tornado
is
warning just came
Nebraska.
out here,
We're on the southern end of South
Warburton.
Dakota here.
This
Anybody
is what
just
that
hopping
looks
in?
like
We're watching
on
this. This is
radar.
our
Just
area of
past
threat
West
today
End, we
here.
had an area
Like
of
a brownish
rotation
brownish
forming
red
north
here.
of
We have a
Smithville,
5% chance of tornadoes. Our
and
green,
it's
we have a
moving up
2%.
towards Rittman. Okay, so we are going to.
So that's basically what we're watching right now. We're covering these storms here.
Wayne counties.
We have
in
2
Ohio.
storms
This
right
is
now.
a pretty populous warning.
that are
78,000.
most likely. This one has
out here.
produced at
We've
least
got
6 or 7
33,000
tornadoes now
homes
at this point.
in the path. We've got places like
Lifting them up,
Wadsworth,
taking them back
Morton,
down. Then we got
Britain,
another one just
Doylestown,
north over here, quite a ways north.
Easton in the path. Take shelter now if you're in any of those places.
I don't know if this one's on the ground again, but it would definitely look like it was on the ground here about 10 minutes ago. We still have a pretty good hook on it. Still have a pretty good velocity couplet here. This thing could still be on the
Just to
ground.
the south and west of Akron, Ohio. That's Medina, Summit, and Wayne counties out there. So take shelter if you're out there. Checking back in.
Let's go to our tornado
Ryan
warning in
Scholl.
Ohio.
Still no audio on him, but we're still getting
Well,
video,
Shane, are you here?
and,
You're
still
in the
looks like
tornado
some more
warning,
channels
Shane.
falling out there, and
Well,
you know, we haven't heard from him yet or anything like that. But
the
last I
tornado
saw him,
warning
he was
south of
running
you,
into that
Shane.
house to go check on him.
Not really seeing it. The one we've seen before looked more like a tornado. I'm basically just seeing like straight line winds right now. If there was a tornado, it probably already happened here in Ohio. Yeah, see, the tornado's already done. The tornado already happened. They warned it after the tornado happened here. So it looks like we had a tornado here just southwest of Sterling here in Ohio. It's just a brief
So if you're
spin
just now
up.
tuning in, we just got a tornado warning.
Yeah,
in
a
Ohio,
little velocity
for
couplet right here that
78,000
probably
people.
had a
Take
100 mile an
shelter
hour
out
gust of
there in
wind here, and then
Barberton,
it's
Barberton.
done.
This, I mean, if
So
this
it's
continues
now
to,
tornado
you
warning,
know,
but the
rotate,
tornado is already
as it goes up
finished.
towards Akron, you know, maybe we'll have a tornado warning.
See
in
if we had a
Akron, but
debris
right now we
signature.
don't. And there's a very
No, we
good
didn't even
chance
have a
this
debris
will
signature. We might have had one.
make it
Yeah,
that
this might
far,
be a
but
little bit of a
definitely
debris
be
signature
a
here.
little bit more weather aware over the next little bit.
Yeah,
if you're in
okay, so we had a
Akron.
little bit of a debris signature here for the tornado warning, but the tornado looks like it's already done.
Destructive severe thunderstorm warning.
Yep, it's
continues
done. They
for
tornado
Charles
warned it
Mix and
after it
Gregory
happened,
counties in
so
South Dakota for 21 more minutes.
just a really quick
And
1
we
minute
do
tornado,
continue to have
basically
a
100 mile an
tornado
hour
warning
gust of
up
wind
here
here
in
between
Aurora,
Smithville and
Rural,
Rittman.
and Gerald counties in South
And
Dakota
you
as
kind of
well.
want to, like
For
I said, I
Craig,
warned
Lake,
people
and
about this.
Kimball, this one doesn't look as
We have
intense as
a
the other
big blast
storm,
of
but
winds
it's
coming
still
through here.
rotating.
All up
We
in
could have
these
a tornado
areas
here
where
on
this
Highway
blue is.
45
We're going to have up
down
to
towards
60
the
mile an hour
Kimball area.
winds.
So take shelter.
And we can definitely see a brief spin up again in anywhere where these blue lines are. So as long as you're inside away from houses, you know, make sure you get your pets and your cars in the garage and stuff. Just stay away from windows. You'll be fine. We're not going to see like a big, strong tornado. Just big blast of wind is what it's going to be like. It'll be like 100 mile an hour gust, even though it's tornado warning. This is up here. This is in Ohio, south of Cleveland, heading right into Akron. Yeah, they're not even severe, but we actually have a tornado warning in Ohio now. I said they should have severed these an hour ago, but I don't know what Ohio National Weather's doing. We see these en-routes here. These are velocity signatures right here, right? We have strong winds. This front of the storm's really pumping out the winds here. So
Yeah, we did get
there's
severe
multiple areas in the
thunderstorm
storm
warning
we're
in
having
Indiana
really
and
big blasts of
Kentucky.
wind. So
I
they should
wanna check
definitely
on
at least
real
severe
quick
warn
as
these,
well.
but they
This is
haven't.
just to the west
They just
of
tornado
Louisville.
warned them.
We got a severe thunderstorm warning for the Corydon area. We're talking about 60 mile per hour winds coming in here soon. I got a camera out there. We'll come check on it.
The storm's
And we'll
really
just
gotten a
check
lot
on the
bigger
heavy
over here
rain
too.
and
Look how
the
big this one's
strong
gotten
storm
here.
that's coming in. But nothing
Thing's gotten a
dramatic.
lot bigger. These storms have really grown.
Terribly
Has been
concerning
issued.
with this, but 60 mile per hour winds are about to cross over Interstate 64 right
Holy
now.
smokes, that storm's
We
getting
just got a
big.
new tornado warning in Charles.
Yeah, the
Mix and
tornado warned
Gregory
area has
counties in
gotten
South
much
Dakota. Now,
bigger.
this is
Let's
gonna
actually
be
see
for
if we
the
can see anything
storm
here.
that
We can see if we can
produced
see
the
that tornado that
caused
actually
the
happened.
damage that we're seeing from Ryan Scholl's point of view. And this is now going to be in effect for Fort Randall.
Holy
Hickstown,
smokes.
and
You
Lake
look at that.
Andes. Still a
Wow,
confirmed
this thing could
tornado.
definitely produce a tornado again. Look at
Observed
that.
tornado warning, for Charles Mix and Gregory
I can't believe
counties
this is
South
happening in
Dakota.
Ohio right now.
2,000
Look at this.
people
This thing is literally
going back down.
rotating
This is what this big storm
from
looks
like
from a
300
distance.
feet all the way up to 50,000
It
feet.
still looks
I mean, you can
powerful, and it's
clearly
still
see
as
where
neat as ever. Some of
our
the
rotation's
inflated
happening.
wind
That is
gusts seen here
absolutely
even outside
incredible
of the
looking
tornado
there.
are likely approaching
That's insane. This
70,
people need to
80
watch
miles
out.
per hour-
This is a big
miles per
deal.
hour. So even if you don't get hit by a tornado,
I know
if
it
you're
touched
late
down, but
weekend
this thing could
Fort
definitely
Randall,
produce another
get ready
tornado.
for a
Looking at this
damaging
3D view,
storm that's about to come through.
it has velocities going all the way up to like 60,000 feet in this storm, 50,000 feet. Look at that thing. This is in Ohio, guys. This is just an. This isn't even
By
a
the way, this,
severe
thunderstorm
storm.
warning up here south
We have a
of
tornado
Abilene
warning in Ohio. This thing
near
just dropped a
St.
tornado here.
County,
Had a
or
small
in
debris
State
signature.
County, South Dakota. We've got a
between Smithville and Rittman here in Ohio. We just had a tornado on the ground. This thing could definitely produce another tornado again. I'm so glad I looked at that 3D view because this thing could definitely drop another tornado.
Have the Northwestern High School
right here. This is the tornado was on the ground right here for about 1 minute. It could definitely drop down again.
This was a tornado warning.
Why is this not severe warning? This is definitely a severe storm.
And over here.
Somebody needs to call Ohio and tell them to freaking severe warn this thing. I mean, it literally just dropped a tornado there. And that 3D view is telling you everything.
This area as well, near Wheaton, for 60-mile-per-hour winds.
I mean, that is an absolute monster of a storm. It's got very large areas of rotation inside of it. I mean, you cannot deny this. Look at this thing here. Look at this whole area. The reds and the greens. So these are the velocities. The reds are the winds going one way. The greens are going the other. So this is all rotating right here. We have a large column of rotation in this storm in Ohio.
New tornado warning out in front.
Like we go back here, you can still see it in the latest scan before that.
This is for Aurora, Brule, Davidson, and
still see it here.
Counties in South Dakota again.
This is a dangerous storm in Ohio.
Go on for the next hour.
Very dangerous storm.
Down towards Interstate 90. We've got another 2,000 people.
It's south of Medina. This is by Rittman,
South Dakota.
Sterling area. We could definitely see another tornado out of this. Absolutely. I thought this was just like a low-level issue where we're seeing like a brief spin up. No, this is a large rotating storm here in Ohio. Like this is a big storm. And it's like rotating all the way up to 50,000 feet inside here. I mean, it's kind of pretty much got a mesocyclone in here. I mean,
not too long ago.
This is a big deal. This is a situation in Ohio for sure. It's heading right towards Akron, Rittman, Doylestown, Wadsworth, Barbton. You're on deck. I hope everybody's okay in that house. So we have no chance for tornadoes in Ohio, but we clearly have a strong rotating mesocyclone in Ohio that just produced a tornado here south of Cleveland.
So that's good.
100%, guys. How you doing, Jacob?
Who's that with Ryan over there?
You definitely need to take your safe spots if you're inside this tornado warning in Ohio. 100%. I showed you guys the inside of the storm. This thing is serious. It can produce a tornado at any moment again. This is not just a little brief spin up.
You guys did everything right. You guys did everything right by the grace of God.
So Pagey took off.
We're going to check back in with Brandon periodically. Let's go check back in on Ohio now. Medina, Summit, and Wayne counties in Ohio still under a
Pagey turned off her stream. Everything's okay with Pagey.
My analysis of the radar scan here is that the rotation has let up a lot. You can see why they issued the tornado warning a few minutes ago. This was, what was the 6th? It's about
Ryan Hall, he needs to look at the inside of that storm. If he's seen the inside of the storm, he would change what he's saying right now. I showed you guys the inside of that storm. That thing has a very strong rotating mesocyclone inside it.
We don't have as much rotation with this, so I wouldn't...
Pagey's live still.
Be surprising if they actually cancel.
I don't know, her
due to the fact that it is
her dashboard disappeared.
It's going to be in effect for the next 15 minutes. Stay in your safe spots in Wadsworth and Barberton in Ohio for the next 15 minutes. Okay, there's nothing too concerning here from what I can see. In Indiana, we did.
It is definitely concerning. Disregard what Ryan's saying.
Washington.
It's a very concerning looking storm there.
Davis and Knox counties in Indiana. So take shelter.
I know Ryan Hall's a very good weatherman. He's wonderful. He didn't see the 3D view, so we did look at the 3D view. There's definitely a concern in Ohio. We're going to watch this storm very closely.
Hill has highlighted a low confidence tornado.
We're going to keep an eye on this here.
Area here in
till the internals of that storm dies out. That's definitely a situation.
County, Nebraska, and Boyd County, Nebraska, as this supercell near Springfield is or Springview.
All right, so he's driving away now from this damaged area here.
To continue to watch this area over the next little bit as well.
This radar site's basically watching this storm here, but it's kind of, it's in a big area with a lot of radar interference, so we're not really
That's for sure. But yeah, we're talking about 60-mile-per-hour winds, maybe up to
Kentucky.
1 inch in diameter
Kentucky.
hail. We do have a camera out there. This is what it's looking like, kind of right underneath that storm. I'm not seeing much in the way of hail from what I
Couple
can tell.
scattered showers in
But definitely
Kentucky.
some strong
Got a
winds
big
out there
line of
near
storms
the
here.
town of Florence. So watch out in Muscle
Looks like some
Shoals
pretty
and
heavy
that sort of
thunderstorms
rain
here
there.
heading
It's going to get
kind
there
of towards
pretty quick.
Cincinnati and whatnot, coming through southern Indiana, northern Kentucky.
And then checking back in on that storm in Indiana and Kentucky west of Louisville.
Well, we're watching Ohio and we're
This is
watching
a very strong storm
basically
that we
out
have.
west here, but we definitely have a serious
Now,
storm in
severe
Ohio.
wind east of
We have
Leavenworth,
3 radars
north
set
of
up here.
Brandenburg.
So we have 2 radars in South Dakota and this one here
So
in
get ready for
Ohio.
60-mile-per-hour winds out here. This is west of Louisville.
And we'll see if this thing's still kind of rotating on the inside of it. Like you see, I don't see anything too wild right now, but our 3D view of this thing was definitely showing some pretty nasty rotation inside the storm. It looks like it's kind of dying out now. We'll see. Let's take a look inside this thing again. Nope, it's still rotating. This storm is still 100% a threat here in Ohio. Look at this area of rotation. This could definitely drop another tornado in Ohio. Like I know Ryan Hall said not to worry about it, but if Ryan Hall seen this right here, he would definitely say otherwise. I wish Andy Hill would pick up this picture for him.
Tornado warning that just, or our tornado warned storm that just went near.
This one in Ohio is still a threat.
Let's come over here to weather-wise. You
Still a
can
big
see
threat in
that,
Ohio. We
this
could
is
definitely
now in
see
effect
another
for
tornado out of
Spencer,
this.
Bristow and Lynch.
Would drop down like right in here if it does again.
So you can see the area of rotation right here to the west of Lake Andes, north of Fairfax. We do expect that that's going to continue to go to the
You seen it,
southeast
Patrick? I just showed you another 3D view of that storm. It's heading into Rittman. They dropped the tornado warning, which I probably don't agree with. We're going to keep an eye on it. They don't even have a severe thunderstorm. It's
And
just
look at this view
ridiculous.
from
I cannot believe
Storm Remedy.
Ohio's not tornado warning this.
That is absolutely.
We don't even have a severe thunderstorm warning for it. We'll keep an eye on this still. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the tornado touched down for about a minute and a half there, and it pulled back up, but it's still rotating very well inside the storm. All right, I got a lot of noise coming from somewhere. So, Brandon Kopic, he's in Bone Steel now. Let's go back where that tornado just was. I don't know if that's still on the ground. None of the chasers are looking at it anymore, so I'm assuming it's not on the ground. So, I mean, there's a lot of rotation here still. I don't know if this thing's back on the ground. He's in Bone Steel.
We're watching Storm Runner Media.
He's running back. He's driving back to the storm, so we'll see if it's still doing something. We still have an area of rotation. We still got our inflow coming here, spinning around. We're seeing this at 11,000 feet still. We're pretty high up on the storm here.
Here's a photo that we got in just
Still a big old
few minutes
monster
ago from
supercell.
the
Our
Greenup
rotation's right in there.
County, or Greenup, Kentucky area from Drone Pulse. Thank you so much for sending that in. That's an incredible photo there of another big rainmaker in Kentucky.
How you doing, Emma? Welcome to
Jasper,
stream.
Indiana.
Johnny
This is what it
Bricker, how
looks
you
like
doing?
out there from Matt Porter Johnson from Cherokee, Alabama, sending us a picture of some of those severe warned storms out there. Mary in Alexandria, Kentucky.
We do have a lot
The
of
storms in
radar
Kentucky
interference
actually
out here
look
on the
pretty
storm, so we're really not seeing proper
ominous.
velocities
I get
on
why
it.
so many people are asking about them.
We got all this purple cutting
This
out all
is
the
what it
data
looks
right
like out
here,
there.
so
And then in Deputy, Indiana, this is from Carissa M. Kyle W. has got us a view from Summit County, Ohio. And Andrea W. is at a Love's truck stop in Memphis, Indiana.
can't believe
That's
we're
another
having
one of
this
those big
activity in
storms.
Ohio. Look, we got a little
Is
velocity
coming in.
coupling right here by Doylestown.
So we've got storms, a little bit of here, a little bit of there, a little bit of
We got a
everywhere.
little velocity
But
coupling
our
by
main focus is
Doylestown on
still
both
up
sides of
here
it.
in South Dakota right now.
2 little velocity, well, 3. There's a little third tiny one right here by
Thank you for
Bardtown.
pushing the WeatherWise app.
So these guys are probably seeing up to, you know, 60 to 80 mile an hour gust of winds right up through this road here in Doylestown, Bardtown right here.
That's awesome.
These little velocity
Chris, I love that.
couplets.
We've heard so many people talk about
Last we checked too, we had a
you know, tracking
huge
the weather
rotating
so successful
mesocyclone
to
in
them,
the
and
storm
they're
here.
like
Look,
they're,
this is probably right where
you
the
know,
rotation
everybody's
is, the
go-to weather
mesocyclone.
person now. In
This
the
thing could
circle,
definitely
you know what I
drop
mean?
back down again the way it's
That's
looking
awesome.
here. Let's take a look, see if the 3D view is giving us any information still. Looks like it's getting smaller though. It looks like this, yeah, okay, that's good. This is looking better. That looks like what's left of it right here. You can kind of see where it's kind of falling apart. Let's zoom out a little bit here. Or make it bigger so we can kind of go back a couple scans here.
What, the one right now? It should go, by the looks of it.
I think this is what's left of that mesocyclone here.
I'm gonna be honest. It's not moving all that much.
Yep. This is it right here. This is where the rotating area is. Look, it's falling apart, so that's good. It's looking
Yeah,
better
I
here in
could
this
watch
area
this
where
all
we have the
day. This is
tornado
a
warning.
mesmerizing view here from Storm Runner.
So yeah, about 5 minutes ago it's rotating really good. Now it looks like here in our latest scan it's really kind of getting weaker here and separating itself. So hopefully it's not gonna
Yeah, picks at Ryan
ramp back up, but we'll keep an eye on this area here.
.com if you want to send in reports, photos, videos if you want us to show it, or Twitter, X at Ryan Hall, y'all. Here's what it looks like in Knox County, Indiana, as that storm comes in that we were talking about in
Man, this is
Kentucky
crazy
and,
what's happening
Indiana
up here
there.
in Cleveland, to be honest. We don't even have a 2% up
Right
here. I mean, and we
here
got
near
some serious
Corridor.
rotation up
That's
here.
what we're looking at here. So it does look like we've got some potentially up to 60-mile-per-hour winds coming in with this. So get ready down there towards Brandenburg. It's coming towards you as well.
Assistance needed
We've got
under
another
active
severe
nerve
thunderstorm in
gunfire.
Michigan, up here near Bay City. Tornado possible tag on that. It is rotating a little bit up here near Beaver.
All right, let's
right
go back
down
down
Interstate
to
75.
or back out.
Get ready
We're
in
going
Bay
back out
City
to South
for some
Dakota.
60-mile-per-hour winds and some maybe some small.
We still have
hail and
two
potential tornadoes.
tornado warning
In
supercells out
Nebraska,
here. One's
tornado
right on the
warning
border, so
continues over here for
one of our
an
tornado
hour.
warnings is now
Boyd County,
officially in
Take
Nebraska.
shelter now. And then in South Dakota, we still have a tornado warning for White Lake and Plankinton. That's Aurora, Burrell, and Davidson counties for the next 36 minutes.
Oh, we got a little blip
Also in
here.
South Dakota, we're continuing to watch this big-time, considerable severe thunderstorm warning. Lemon-size hail happening from Burke. all
These
the way
are
over to Lake
two
Andes.
tornado
This
warned
is moving
storms
down
here.
towards Butte. This is the
Out in South
beginning
Dakota, this
of
one's heading in
our-
Nebraska now. This
potentially
thing's
our
now
big
in
line of
Butte
storms that's
County,
gonna cause so many problems tonight.
Boyd County, and
Yeah,
Nebraska.
Boyd, Holt, and Keapaha counties are under a severe thunderstorm warning now too. 2.5-inch hail.
I don't know what
That's
happened to this
we're,
thing, but
concerned about up there.
looking a little
And then in
different.
Indiana, Davis, and Knox counties are under a severe thunderstorm warning for 35 more minutes.
Yeah, this storm's really kind of changing its shape there.
Where are you guys watching from?
Trying
Matt?
to take a look at the life of these storms here. This one's just been maintaining its monstrosity size here.
Where are we watching from? Actually, you know
Webster,
what?
South
Read chat to
Dakota.
me. What are they saying?
All right,
We got a
Ryan,
new tornado
quick
warning.
Update from the command center. The chat
Just
is
got a new
convinced
tornado
the
warning.
mothership from Independence Day is currently parked over Northeast Ohio, as sirens are blaring from Akron to Cuyahoga Falls. Your people in Iowa are also getting pretty antsy about that potential derecho headed for Des Moines, and would appreciate it if you could just go ahead and tell them what's going to happen.
I don't know if it'll make it all the way to Des Moines or not. Let's take a look at the HRRR, okay? And by the way, that tornado warning in Ohio
Watch this.
has been allowed to expire.
Ryan Hall's
We
going
still
to talk
got
about
some
the
storms out there.
HRRR.
They could be strong. We might even see another accidental mesoscale thing come together that prompts another tornado warning, but there's nothing to
I'll
be
check
too
South
concerned
Dakota
about
here
out
in a
there in
second.
Ohio right now. Let's look at the future radar now.
Anybody popping in, this is our threat right here. We got 5%
The
chance of tornadoes in the red,
HRRR.
2% in the green.
And see what the radar could look like as we go into the future.
Plus, we have big wind threat out here tonight, too.
And it looks like we have less of... I mean, this doesn't look as derecho-y to me as it did yesterday, but you can still see that we're going to have a pretty big wind problem. Potentially by 11 p.m. tonight from Clark down to Sioux Falls. This is projecting that Sioux Falls is going to get hit sometime between 10 and 11 Eastern. This makes it to Minneapolis by 3 a.m., Rochester by 3 a.m., and it technically makes it to Des Moines by 5 a.m., but I don't think it'll make it that far in any meaningful capacity. And, you know, I don't think... ask me again in a couple hours, because what this looks like at 11 p.m. is going to make or break what this becomes later into the early morning hours.
So what
But everything
Reinhold's
completely
telling
falls
us,
apart by 8 a.m. tomorrow before this makes it into the Chicago area.
so Sioux Falls and all those areas out there,
more
winds are going to get pretty wild and crazy around 11
tomorrow,
o'clock
so that's
tonight.
something that we'll keep an eye on. But
So I know we just have our tornado threat now, but
Yeah.
the derecho
honestly,
stuff's basically big straight line wind damage that we got
the
rated for is going to
supercell
be
threat
happening
that
around
kind
11
of nailed
o'clock.
that. Now we're going to go into this multi-cellular clustered
And that's basically what this warning is here.
kind of windbag situation here.
We have a 45% hatch risk here,
So
basically
this is what the
looking up
future
to
looks like.
100 mile an hour
According
winds
to the
here
H-triple
in
R
this
model.
purple area around 11
It's not
o'clock
gospel,
tonight.
but it's our best guess right now as far as what the radar could look like in the future.
That's basically the forecasted storm that's supposed to come through tonight around 11 o'clock. It's supposed to hit Six Falls roughly. Just got another tornado warning. Ohio is looking good. We just had one storm that was pretty scary looking there. Let's go back to Ohio though. We do have we have 2 tornado warnings here in South Dakota here.
I'll check out this time lapse.
I don't think
Drone
either of them are on the
Pulse.
ground right now. I mean, they're both still rotating.
This is
but
from
nothing
Greenup,
looks
Kentucky.
too wild right now.
That's so
Definitely,
cool.
You know, 2 rotating supercells.
Drone
Ohio,
Pulse. You need to be a storm chaser.
Ohio's looking pretty calm right now. We did have some issues out here a little bit ago.
I think you know, there's so many storm chasers out there,
we had a pretty good rotating
and
meso
it's actually
going
a
on
pretty
here,
competitive
but, I do
field,
not
right?
see
You
it
got a
at
lot
the
of people
moment.
out there that are doing it full time.
See if we got any. Yeah, so we had a
The
tornado
first
warning up
person
here a little
that
bit
becomes
ago.
well known as like the drone chaser.
It's looking pretty good now.
That's the gap that needs to be filled. Like, don't get me wrong, Corey Gherkin, Jordan Hall, they do great with the drone, but like they still play the same game as a lot of the other ones, and they're trying to get really close to the base. But if there's always somebody about 10 miles out with a drone in the air on all the big storms, that
You know,
view is
we got a little
almost
bit,
as
little
valuable,
tiny
if not
velocity
more
compass out
valuable
here
sometimes
between
than the
Doylestown,
close-up
Barbtown.
view.
We might just see like some little gusts of winds.
And it's
about
also a
it.
little bit safer to chase that way.
Still definitely
You know
a
what I
windy
mean?
storm. You know,
So-
we got definitely a line of wind here in the front of this part of the storm. You might see up to 60 mile an hour wind gusts. Other than that, it's just they don't even have the severe warning in
stuff.
Ohio, guys. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with Ohio today, but
Here's another view from
guess
Medina
they just
County,
don't care about
Ohio,
giving us severe
from
warnings anymore.
Tadashi Dash. You can hear the sirens going off in the background there. Once again,
That's
the
in
tornado
Ohio.
warning in Ohio has been allowed to expire since then.
Yeah, that tornado warning in Ohio was a real deal. I mean, that was pretty scary looking storm.
Another
guts
view
there.
from Portage County, Ohio. Karma C sending this in from Lancaster, Ohio. And here's another beautiful view from Scott County, Virginia. My goodness.
Bowling Green. Hold on, let me check those areas for you, Okeechobee. Like, only people that really need to worry about's up there south of Cleveland. There's not supposed to be any tornado threat, actually, in Ohio tonight. But, where is Bowling Green?
My
I'm trying to
goodness.
remember
That
where
storm
Bowling
down
Green
there
is.
in Indiana is starting to hit our camera a little bit in Knox County.
Let me pull up Bowling Green for you.
This is what's happening just to the west of Louisville, Kentucky.
Look at how green and blue this is. This is nuts.
I should know where Bowling Green is because I live in Ohio.
Okay. Welcome back, everyone. Let me just double check everything here. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Where's that coming from? Oh, okay.
South Toledo. Thought so. So yeah, nothing but rain showers out in Bowling Green. What was the other area?
Stuff, if I can.
You were asking about Lorraine. I know I've heard of Lorraine, but I forget where it is.
Turned it off for privacy reasons.
So let me check Lorraine. Pretty much everything
yeah.
that's nasty is over here to the east by Akron and Cleveland. That's the only area that has any kind of concern at the moment. The rest just kind of scattered showers and stuff.
I don't know where it is, so it's just, I don't know.
That's Ryan. We're listening to Ryan there, and he's kind of talking about what just happened when he went to go check on those people. Sounds like it's a pretty intense situation.
Yeah, Lorraine's getting smacked right now, I believe. Well, not too bad. I mean, what happened in Lorraine's pretty much done. So whatever happened in Lorraine, it's over with. But they did get hit pretty hard there by some big thunderstorms there for a little bit, but not too wild. Pretty sure most of the worst stuff's down here by Akron. Can't. That's probably where we're only going to see any of the wild winds.
Ominous looking storm. That's for sure.
The radar down here. All of our velocity signatures.
And what we're looking at here on your screen is the
really nothing
tornado
to worry about. We don't even have a
storm.
tornado threat in Ohio. It's not even on the SPC Outlook.
Where is Storm Runner Media? Okay, yeah, that's the tornado warned storm near Fort Randall in South Dakota. So Storm Runner is just to the south of Lake Andes, pointing towards the rotating part of our storm that's going down towards Spencer right now.
That is a chunker. Laura Rowe, how you doing?
Alright, anybody got an update? Yeah. Where's it at? Do I need to cross the river? Anybody got a quick update for me?
Nuts. What a day. Man, today the stream hit the ground running. Like, I mean, it's been wild.
Not at the moment. No, I don't. This thing is not giving up.
It's not giving up, but
quite
it is
the velocity
not down,
couplet on this
currently.
thing here now. But
here's
pretty,
some more
pretty high
photos from
signatures as well.
Kentucky. This is coming from Shauna.
Got these two
Pretty
tornado warnings in
awesome
South
looking
Dakota.
shelf cloud coming in there to Lennoxburg, Kentucky, just a few moments ago, about 15 minutes ago when these were taken. Fairfield, Ohio.
Yes,
Whoa.
it is. Very beautiful.
That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild.
That looks
looking right
awesome. That's a great picture.
Kim, thank you so much for sending that in. These big, wavy clouds.
I've got a feeling her dog is around somewhere, so, but everybody is okay.
This is an up-close and personal look at the tornado-warned storm that continues out here in South Dakota. 26 minutes remain on this specific tornado warning, and it's about to cross the border between South Dakota and Nebraska.
Holy smokes.
Crankshaft is.
That is such a good view of that beast.
Is everything good now? Is the audio running good?
In Wayne County, Ohio, so just to update you on Wayne County, Ohio, and Medina County in Ohio, we had a tornado warning out there that's been allowed to expire. There were a couple of reports that came in. A snapped power pole was reported in Wayne County, and a separate report from Medina County indicates trees are down, blocking both lanes of a road. So that's what we're hearing from Ohio. How are you guys doing in Ohio?
We're looking at. I'm going to take
once again that tornado warning's been allowed to expire.
We can't see that far down. We're looking at 10,000 feet. So we're basically seeing we're seeing like 1,000 feet. Look at that cloud is that wall cloud's all the way down to the ground, man. That is unreal. Let's make it even bigger. Hold on. I'm sorry cutting you out, Ryan, but this storm is so beautiful. It's prettier than you. That is freaking amazing. I mean, Ryan Hall is very cute, but this storm is cuter. I'm sorry. Hey, Sean, how you doing? So what we're looking at here is somewhere down here. It's below the area because we see this is 10,000 feet here at the bottom. So that very low-hanging fruit there on that this supercell.
We also got reports of a storm drain at a shopping center in Brunswick in Medina County, Ohio.
This storm here,
becoming overwhelmed, leading to flooding.
We're seeing the bottom half of the storm now.
A transformer was reported to have been hit,
radar,
causing localized power outages.
Oh my goodness!
So there was some damage out there in Ohio with that brief tornado warned storm that we had.
I just refreshed it. Hold on. It said out of memory or something. Maybe I have too many things open. Let me close a couple of... I got like 10 storm chasers going. I'm streaming and everything all at the same time. Let me reload.
Day is not over yet, chat. Day is not over.
Should be
We're
good.
continuing to watch this considerable severe thunderstorm work down towards Doland in Spink County, South Dakota.
We're good. We're back going again.
Hail with
I'm
this
sorry,
as it
guys.
moves
I don't
down.
know what happened. I think I just have too much stuff
we also
going.
have
So I'm literally
38
running like
minutes
5
remaining
streamers.
on this tornado warning down here in
Close
Nebraska.
some of them.
Spencer
I
and
noticed
Lynch,
I
you
had-
guys should be in your safe spots if you
I had Brandon
haven't gotten
Kopic
there
going
already.
twice.
If you're not there already, that's where you need to be.
What's going on weather-wise? How you doing, Jonathan?
For at least the next 38 minutes.
What a wild, wild day. And look, we got this big old... That's what the purple does. It cuts everything out. It's all missing.
Copy.
This is the...
Here's a video from
I just can't get over
Cuyahoga
that
Falls,
view.
Ohio, a little bit earlier.
That storm is amazing.
Somebody said there was a big concert going on out there. What are we talking about?
Big old concert.
Another shot from Louisville, Kentucky from Alex. And here's one from Worcester, Ohio. Sydney A from Falmouth, Kentucky. Another crazy cloud formation. What's up with all the concerts in Ohio? Every time we talk about Ohio, there's a concert.
Yeah, there's always concerts in Ohio. I don't know what the deal is with that. Always concert in
Kesha?
Ohio.
Okay. Is it an
Yeah, it's a
outdoor
beautiful
outdoor
sight.
thing?
I want him to go back to that other... whose cam was that? With the big old mothership stream with the lowering cloud. Storm Runner Media.
Well, if we come over to the WeatherWise app,
Pull up Storm Runner Media because that is
And we
such a
zoom
beautiful
out.
view.
and we go to the composite view here, this allows us to look at the nationwide radar. You can see that most of the stuff
There was a
in
shooting
Ohio is
report in
below
New
severe
York
limits.
City,
There is
live
still
breaking
one
news. Man.
severe thunderstorm warning for
Always gotta be
Canton
something
and
bad
Alliance over here. This is going to continue for the next little bit, but most of this stuff is below severe limits.
All right. I'm bringing Storm Runner Media up. I want to keep watching the mothership.
Still a pretty strong storm over here. Potentially some 50, 60 mile per hour winds moving
Awesome.
through.
This is one of the coolest views. Storm Runner Media has such a good view of the storm.
Just hop across the 18, then it'll just
Cuyahoga Falls is north of that, so north of Akron.
Hey,
there.
Bravo 6.
And
thank you very much. I really
that's-
appreciate
it doesn't
you
look to
coming
me
in
like
and
anything
watching.
severe is going to be moving through there.
Red Eagle,
anytime
what's
soon.
going on?
Most of the
Oh,
stuff that
Akron
we're
storm.
concerned
Let's go
about
look.
is south
Let's
of
go
that.
look in Akron. We haven't looked in a minute.
Moving into Canton, Augusta, and Carrollton out here in Ohio. Ooh. The heck?
Hey, you guys finally got a severe thunderstorm warning. It's a miracle.
same storm or no?
Okay, so looking here, we definitely have some strong winds coming in here. Doesn't look as bad as it did, but we could definitely see some.
So that's
winds
what's going
down
on in
here.
Ohio.
It's a little bit
And by the
smaller,
way, if
so-
you ever, like, if you ever want to figure out,
It's really,
if you don't
really
know where
calmed down out
exactly,
here.
if you know
Like,
the
it's
name
not-
of what
the
you're looking for, but
velocities
you don't
and
know
everything's
exactly
just
where it is on the
kinda
map, you
really
can always
weak in
click this
here
little
in
search
Ohio.
button here and
It's
type
getting
in
dark.
like,
So these storms are kind of
Kaya.
really chilled out here. There's
Start
nothing
typing
really to worry
Cuyahoga.
about. I mean, just
and then
winds, right?
boom, just click on it, and then
Right here,
it'll
warning.
take you. It'll take you to it. It already took me to it. That's why it didn't just fly
Up to
me there.
60 mile an hour wind gusts. That's basically all
You can
you're
also
gonna
come
see
over
out
here into the sidebar, click
We
on
had-
that
we had a
tornado
pretty,
warning,
rotating
and get the latest
mesocyclone
details on
going
that.
on
We just
there
got a
inside the
new
storm
severe
earlier. Let's take a
thunderstorm
look and
warning
see if
over
it's still
here
there, but I highly doubt it.
near Wood Lake
Everything's looking
in
much weaker.
Nebraska in Johnstown. So that is in the WeatherWise app, and
it's
if you
still a
haven't got
little
it yet, I'm going to
rotating.
give you another opportunity here if you're watching on the big
We
TV.
got this area right in here that likes to keep
to
rotating.
scan the QR
This thing
code. I'll
dropped
keep
like a
this
little
up for about
tornado
10
there
seconds.
about
It'll
30 minutes ago.
automatically know
I
whether
wouldn't be
you're on
surprised
Android
if it
or
tried to do it again.
Apple.
So
And it'll take you to the right
we may
place
get another
in
tornado
your app
warning out of this
store
storm
to
here heading towards
download
Canton.
weather-wise. It is free.
We might get another one. Because there is a little bit of rotation in here. It's really hard to see on the radar. Let me tilt it up. Tilt up the radar. You might be able to see the rotation because you can't see it at lower levels here.
I didn't even realize how close we were getting to.
So yeah, download
see,
that, and
we
you
got
can
a
follow
pretty good
right
area of
along here.
rotation up in the higher areas of the storm. Like at 10,000 feet, it's rotating.
And once again, here's another look at that
Got a lot of
severe
rotation
thunderstorm
in the upper
warning in
levels of
Carroll,
the storm.
Columbiana,
So like 10,000
and
to 16,000
Tuscarawas
feet, it's really
counties
rotating
in
there, but
Ohio. We've got about an hour
same
left
here.
on that. 64,000
feet,
people
it's still
are
rotating, but
included.
it's not rotating down towards the ground, right?
In Indiana, we got a new severe thunderstorm warning down here
We
for
could
areas like
possibly
Oakland
see
City
another
and
tornado
Petersburg.
warning
That's
out of this
Gibson and
storm here
Pike
near
counties.
Canton.
17,000 people are in the path of that one. Take shelter
Not tornado warned at the moment. It is
indoors and
severe.
away from windows. And just
Doesn't
know that
look too
Interstate
bad, but,
69 is going to be a rough
pops up, we'll let you
travel
know.
zone between Oakland City and Petersburg over the next little bit. Also in Minnesota, South Dakota, we've got new severe thunderstorm warning in effect over here for Millbank and Ortonville. That's going to be Big Stone County in Minnesota,
Oh, I'm
Cottington,
sorry. Let me
Grant,
turn
and
down Ryan a
Roberts
little bit.
counties in South Dakota as well.
So sorry about that. I forget to turn him down sometimes. I was listening to him. So yeah, I mean, we like I said, we have some rotation up here in the upper levels here in Ohio, near Canton, but it's we'll see. Like you can see right here, the reds and greens. As I tilt the radar up, we can see the rotation. Like, look at this! Holy smokes! Got very strong velocities at 27,000 feet, but if it makes its way down, we'll get a tornado warning. But right now, it's definitely a tornado possible storm, I think, still. But I'm hoping this kind of chills out here and it quits all this rotation here in Ohio, because this is a little scary. Yeah, a little bit scary here. We're going to keep an eye on this area still. Anything pops up down on the lower levels, we'll definitely warn you right away. But main things, like if you're in Canton, just as long as you're inside away from windows, worst case scenario, you would it'd be just like up to 100, 110 mile an hour gust of wind, right? If this thing actually drops a tornado. So as long as you're inside away from the windows, you'll be fine. Worst case scenario, might damage a roof, break some windows. So you're like, it's not like we don't have enough negator juice in this area to produce a big, strong tornado, but it's definitely rotating.
And then here's an update on our storm in South Dakota, where
Strasburg, Ohio.
Listen in here.
You guys keep asking about Ohio. What is the deal with Ohio? I live in Ohio, by the way. I'm in Cincinnati. So many Ohioans in here tonight. Feel like I'm at home. Yep, Strasburg, you're in it, man. Like you're inside the area where it's whatever you get hit by in Strasburg, that's gonna be the end of it. Like you're on the back end of the storm. Strasburg, you're just about done. But yeah. You have like another 2 to 3 minutes inside this in Strasburg, and it should be out of your hair. The area that's rotating is a bit north of you too. The rotation's up more by Brewster. North of Beach City, near Brewster and Navarre. It's not near Strasburg. Hey, Sam, what's it like there? How is the weather right now in Strasburg? It's just raining and wind blowing pretty hard. Give me your best description of what it's like outside right now.
Well, the corn cam at Corn Palace is in the path of a pretty strong storm here. What goes on at the I'm intrigued. What goes on at the Corn Palace? Yeah, so that
hold on. So there's like a delay. I can turn them all the way down. Hold on. Sounds like I'm delaying. Dark, thunder, a lot of lightning and windy. Okay, thank you, Sam. So you got some pretty windy and nasty out there. Basically, okay, so what you're hearing is I know I'm talking, but I have Ryan Hall playing at the same time. I'm so sorry if you're not used to this. But like right here, I have Ryan Hall playing here in the background. I'm sorry if he's too loud. I turned him down. Basically, I like to pull up a lot of different streamers because I'm kind of like the YouTube short guy and they're like the main YouTubers. I'm sorry if we talk over each other a lot, so I'll try to turn him down. I'm really bad at talking over stuff, so really I need to get back to these tornado warnings. I know we've been looking at Ohio a lot tonight, but we actually have tornado warnings over here in South Dakota and Nebraska. Like we have a big old mothership storm here and lots of rotation. We have 2 tornado warning storms here with both very, very tight velocity signatures here. So we got to keep an eye on these. I need to get on the proper radar too, because this radar, I don't need this radar anymore. Let's move this one over to Minnesota or Minneapolis. I got to quit clicking on that radar. Let's go to Six Falls. That's our main radar right now. Because both of these supercells, we can see them both right here from Six Falls radar. And it'd probably help if I, yeah. Oh, except you see this purple right here? We got a big band of radar interference. So it's really scuzzling up the data right here. So we can't really see the velocities, unfortunately. We can see it from the other radar. Hey, Sam, I appreciate it, man. We have a Discord if you want to join. I can type it in. It's basically like it's like a big chat room. It's 100% free. You can download it on your phone, but we just basically talk about the weather and stuff in there. I can show you what it looks like real quick. If you don't know what Discord is, but basically this is our Discord where we have like all these channels here where we're talking about the weather all the time. And then we have all the streamers right here, like Ryan Hall's the other guy we're watching right now. We got Max Floss, you got me. So we like if I'm not online, we have other people that are streaming the weather. Then we got tons of storm chasers. So if you ever want to watch any of these people chasing tornadoes, we got all these storm chasers in here. We got all our weather apps. But yeah, basically like severe weather. This is like the main channel. Like if we're not streaming, or you're concerned about an area, just type it here and somebody can check it out for you. So we're always looking at the weather here, even when the stream's offline. Like this is right before the stream started. I posted this stuff, you know. So like just because we're not online like or live, we're still looking at the weather. So if you want to hang out in the Discord, you can, and you know, stay up to date. Nebraska, yeah. This one tornado warning is partially in Nebraska. It seems like the storm hasn't made it into Nebraska yet. So we have 2 tornado warnings on both these supercells now here. The one that's basically partially in Nebraska and South Dakota. It's one by White Lakes crossing a major highway here. Something we need to check here in just a minute. I'll check it out. One second here. I got to finish something up real quick here on the Walmart website. All right, finish that up. Aw, Brandon's jumping like a goofball.
He was like he was like trying to look at something, but he was literally
Discord
just
links expired. Oh my
goofing
goodness,
off.
you gotta be
That's
kidding me.
going wild.
Let me fix it.
But
That's
this is,
such a pain in the butt to fix, but I'll do it right now.
Boyd County, Nebraska. We're still watching
Discord
Storm
link
Runner.
is expired.
Yeah.
I don't know why the Discord links always
In
expire.
Lake Andes, South
You
Dakota.
do
We're
one
probably
one
visiting
forever,
Storm
and
from
then
a
it just
distance
doesn't.
right now. And these guys are continuing to track
Right.
this stuff off to the south and east because it continues to be capable of producing tornadoes.
Try this Discord link. See if that one works. I don't know why we always have such major problems with the Discord links. It's not just me. It's like everybody in the world has to deal with them.
Check this out. Camera in Ohio. This is Cambridge, Ohio.
A little
Out
bit of a
here
lowering
in
there.
Front of a storm that's not even warned right now, but you can see some couple lowerings. Some scary looking clouds out there. Get ready in Cambridge for probably some heavy rain.
This interference
Some
band
gusts of
really
winds
needs to
here
go
over the
away
next little
right here because it's really kind of messing with our velocities. You can kind of see it here, but it's looking pretty big and broad right now. This other one, you can't see anything with the velocities. This hook's like completely in the interference band here. Let me check and see where Storm Runner Media and Brandon Kopic's at right now. Brandon Kopic. How is it so bright? I thought it was dark out there.
Trying to do that, but I ain't gonna do anything more than just
He's just out in clear skies. So he's in Spencer, Nebraska.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna follow this anymore, if I'm just gonna start
So, yeah. Brandon Kopic's right down here, near this storm here. I think he's trying to get a good view on this beefer. This big old beefy storm down here. This tornado warning. Nashville, Tennessee. This GR2 analyst. We just got a new tornado warning, guys. I don't know where it's at, but we're about to find out. Somebody's asking about Nashville, huh? A couple blips out here. Couple blips. Some more scattered thunderstorms coming through Tennessee. I don't know if they're going to make it through Nashville, though.
Alright guys, well thank you, Emily. W's for Emily, W's for Trish, W's for Frank.
Brendan, Bavaria, Germany.
W's for Paula. Thank you guys so much for your guys' super chats.
Not sure where that's at. Let me see if this radar works over there.
On the road again. Well, each time we're on the road again.
I don't know if I have radar access over here. Hold on, I got a backup plan for Germany.
I didn't get to record because
I got a
ran
backup
this
plan
data.
for Germany. Let's go to composite radar here. This one, this is weather-wise. This is a really good one, and it's actually free. Is there no storms in Europe right now, or is my thing not working? I don't see a single storm in Europe. Where's all the rain, guys, in Europe?
Okay, there it is. I was like, I knew it looked like it was going east. They changed the warning on it to go east.
There's storms out here.
Yeah, it definitely is moving east. Again,
Look at this. See, this site's awesome. Radar-wise, or weather-wise, is actually pretty cool that we can actually connect to Germany here. Now, see, I really want to know what you're talking about. Here at near Ansbach, I'm
just
looking.
Gonna say, I'm gonna be very
I might have to look it up on the
curious
map
like,
here.
Look back at the forecast and figure
Am I getting
out
hotter or
what
colder?
exactly made this storm do what it did. Like the original tornado, how high based it was. Like, do we have
Go
a lot
to
of
Munich.
3 Cape or
I
something?
don't know where Munich is. I don't know Germany at all, man. I mean, I've heard of Munich.
6,000 Cape. And
To Germany.
a freaking insane elevator mix layer. Little lap stretch for like 8.
Am I getting hot or cold, guys? There's Berlin.
Yeah,
Berlin's in
that'll
Germany,
do it.
right?
Yeah, I honestly was shocked you guys were up there with it when I produced. Like,
There's Munich. Okay, okay. We're on to it.
Dude, I got so lucky just to arrive as it was crossing the road, and then it
The
turned
Munich
into like
radar.
this beautiful tall tornado.
It looks like you just got rain showers and stuff out here. Nothing too wild, right?
It was nuts.
Some rain showers in Germany. Let's go to split view real quick. See, we can see if Germany has velocities, and they do. Look at this. You can actually see the velocities out in Germany. But nothing, buddy. If you're wanting a tornado in Germany, I don't think it's going to happen today. You got little baby storms. You're going to have to move to America if you want to see some big, nasty storms. Looking pretty good out there in Germany. Just some rain showers. Yeah. Hey, man, I had to do it. YouTube Short Sports wanted to ask about Germany, so we checked it out. I enjoyed the trip over here, to be honest.
Was this area even in the 2%?
This is what it looks like in Germany, man. They have these little baby rain showers. It's not like America.
I don't think so. To be honest, I haven't looked at
Little tiny little baby showers.
all day, so I have no clue.
Hireden? I don't know how to say it. But if you look here, YouTube Shorts, look at this. I mean, we got some big old. These are some big American tornado warning storms right here. All these purple polygons. These are tornado warning storms, and this big one right here. This thing's produced at least, I'd say, I've lost count, but we've had several tornadoes from this storm here. This big old monster storm right here has produced several tornadoes today.
I'm just sitting here just watching the structure.
This is what you call a beautiful storm. I mean, look at that top poking out here.
Going through like Sioux Falls and northwest Iowa and all that.
Look how hot that severe echo top is. Well over 60,000 feet. That's about one of the highest storms I've ever seen. This thing is an absolute monstrosity. This is a humongous storm. I don't even think I've ever seen one go up that high before.
I think this might actually end up forming to be part
I
of
think
it once it all
this is
lines out.
probably going to drop a tornado soon, looking at that. Because all this weight, this has to go down. So I think this thing's really going to drop something soon, just looking at this here. We will probably see another tornado out of this very soon, the way this is looking. Holy smokes. Man, I just got to show off one of the best looking storms I've seen in America in a long time. That is a beautiful storm, though. We're in a band. We're in a big band. All this purple right here. This is interference, so we have like radar issues here. We're not seeing the data properly.
Radio. I do want to take a moment.
The rotation's really kind of broad here, but
I just want to take a moment.
It's definitely going to push something down. It may not be a tornado, but we're probably going to see a lot of action on the ground very too soon. Definitely here in Pickstown, you guys are going to see some heavy hail, lots of winds, rains, probably some really strong winds.
Thank you guys for supporting us. The night is still very, very
I
young.
wish we had somebody on the storm.
A lot of chasing up ahead, but thank you
Let's go to Storm Runner Media. Storm Runner Media was near it.
There is never enough work.
All right, Storm Runner Media. He was watching the storm. All right, so he's in Lake Andy, South Dakota. So he's right here. Okay, he's right here. This is good. He's inside it because I want to see what this thing's going to start doing now. Because I mean, you've seen it yourself. The 3D video. That thing is pushing up well over 60,000 feet with the severe part of the storm. That a storm can't do that. So there's going to be a lot of force coming back down with that. It's actually nuts what we just saw. I mean, I'm surprised. Looks pretty calm. Looks pretty calm in Lake Andes, though. He needs to drive into Pickstown. No, it's a EF 0, EF -1 right now. I mean, it's not even a tornado. It's just a big giant supercell. This one's looking pretty weak too. We really don't. We got a little bit of some velocities here, but this one's really weak. This one that's further north. But then again, yeah, this is looking much better. This latest scan, man, this thing's really starting to ramp up now. Our velocity cup just got much stronger in this one up here, a little farther north up by Stickney. This thing's really starting to ramp up here. This one's ramping up again. We got very, very strong velocity there. It's getting stronger. Let's take a 3D view of this one. I'm going to check Ohio in a minute either. I'm going to check Ohio again after this 3D scan. Yeah, I mean, this thing's really kind of gotten sloppy, but it's definitely rotating again.
All right, Chad, we're going.
Yeah, I can't really see much. This thing's kind of far. 8,000 feet. I don't know. It's just that we don't have a good view on the storm. This thing's definitely, it's forming a hook and it's spinning up there. I want to see what this thing's going to do. This big old monster down here. Holy smokes. Yeah, it already pushed back down. It's back to about 60,000 feet again.
Got this construction zone.
This is an absolute beautiful storm here. It looks like a cinnamon roll.
Oh, it is hot in here. It's very humid in here, shall I say. Not hot, but very humid.
And as you can see, our big band of purple here, chopping it all up, but we just kind of have this just big, large area of rotation, big old mesocyclone in this thing. Nothing's tightened up yet, but it could. I mean, this thing has a history of producing like several tornadoes, so.
I got a mosquito in here, Chad. I found him. He's up on my... I see you, you little fart.
So he's in Wagner now. Okay, so he's driving out in front of this storm. So he was in Lake Andes. He was here and he drove over to Wagner. All right, let's go check Ohio again real quick. It looks like it's trying to tighten up a little bit there by Wagner, though. We can keep an eye on the storm.
All right, Chad.
Let's go to Ohio.
I am now made out of Wagner.
I'll check Texas after Ohio. I know we got some Ohio people in here, and I want to know if this storm's doing anything again. So we did have some rotation inside the storm here in the upper levels. Let's see if it's still doing it. I don't see anything at the lower levels. We just got a new tornado warning. Yeah, it looks like this thing's really died out. We don't really have much. I mean, there's a little bit of rotation up here at 22,000 feet, but this thing is continuing to look weaker here in Ohio. I mean, I'm seeing a little bit of rotation up at 31,000 feet, 22,000 feet, but anything below that. That's pretty much falling apart here. I don't think we have a very small threat of a tornado in Ohio at this point.
over to channel 1.
So you want to see Texas, huh? Is there anything going on down there?
Welcome back. I didn't want to hog it up while you guys are on that tornado down there.
I tried saying something to you earlier, but I just wanted to say
Nothing going on in Texas. Holy crap! New Mexico's getting a ton of rain. Where's EM at?
Turn my lights on.
I've never seen New Mexico get this much rain in a long time. Holy smokes!
You now have the high standard.
El Paso too. I spent a year in El Paso in the Army, and it only rained one day in an entire year.
He had his window down, shooting horizontal.
It's Fort Bliss. That's where I was, right there.
So he was shooting out the window. Debris right
All the rain's coming into Fort Bliss.
That was also my first July tornado, so I'm hyped about that.
It's go Sierra. Yeah,
Starting to tighten up a little bit right in here.
I don't even know how many tornadoes there were so far today. It's been wild.
This is South Dakota right here.
like 3 or 4, but they were all just like awesome.
This is South Dakota.
That went from like, oh, look at
This is right on the border. This storm's still in South Dakota, actually.
east to, yeah, there's a wildfire over here into damn Big Pipe.
How you doing, Matt B? Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, that thing had me like when it was ledging out of toward North Connor, and then it
I got a mosquito in here, Chad.
turned into
Yeah, we looked at Kentucky.
stovepipe. I was just like, wow, this is incredible.
A couple showers down there. There's actually some pretty heavy rain coming into northern Kentucky.
Mosquitoes are the end of the death of everything.
West for a second ahead, I was like, oh boy, yeah.
Anybody just hopping in? This is basically what we're watching today here. So we have a really big, strong wind threat tonight out here.
Gotta get east.
So anybody in the purple, they're saying around 11 o'clock you might see up to 100-mile-an-hour winds there out in the purple. But right now we're currently just watching our tornado threat, which is right here. We have a 5% in the brownish red and a 2% in the green.
I think it probably will, but yeah, I guess you never know.
Well, I'm trying to figure out where the apex of that's gonna be, so I can drop back down in front of it, or if it's gonna be up here.
That's basically what we're watching right now. And we got Storm Runner Media. He's out here. He's right on this storm. If it does something, we're going to have a front row seat to it again. Pretty sure we've seen, I think we've seen at least 6 or 7 tornadoes on the stream from this storm.
Yeah, I'm on 90. Where am I at right now?
I think this storm's probably has some of the most viewed tornadoes over time ever. So what's crazy too is all the tornadoes this thing's produced and how different all of them have looked. This thing has produced a tornado, or a noodle tornado. It's produced a wedge. Seen all kinds of crazy stuff out of the storm here.
Texas had cool colors, but yeah.
Dude, that tornado today reminded me of Ray.
I had a freaking cop. I don't know, you guys probably saw it. It was a sheriff's pickup. He is hauling up behind me, and I'm not gonna lie, I was doing like 90 trying to get east. Because as soon as I went south, I got to that east road, and you guys were like, it's on the ground, and I was like 10 miles west, and I'm like, oh. So I whipped around Ryan Shoal, and I'm doing like 90, and I see this cop just flying.
What is? I don't know what E-Town is, buddy. You're asking for a lot of places now. Where are you? Are you from Germany?
So I kept going, and then he kept driving away from the fire, and I'm like, ah, crap. So I pulled over, and he was doing every bit of 110, and I just freaking cooked behind him. Like, I wasn't quite going that fast, but he was hauling, and then I just kind of rode behind him, and once he pulled off, I just freaking whipped around him.
I have no idea where E-Town is.
Right as it crossed the road.
Did you see Scott Jordan? That was great. Scott, he does a U-turn like 50 yards from the intense circulation. Trying to get east, guys, but I think we can make a potential derecho, guys. Dude, that was hilarious. We got a great shot of that tornado, too. I know they're all out there talking about it, but I think we got a pretty good shot of it also, guys. I think we got a pretty good shot.
Elizabethtown, where? I have no idea where that is. Is it what state?
There were just a lot of decisions to be made between east and west. A lot of you guys liked west, so I went west. And then I also went west because I was like, okay, well, you know, I'm going to go with Brandon. But then I started questioning it, turned around, went back. And then when I got down there, I got there in time, but...
Elizabethtown in Kentucky? We do have, last I seen, we had a big band of storms coming through here.
6 miles to our highway, Chad.
Oh, there it is. Elizabethtown's right there. What do you know? Yeah, you got a storm heading right towards Elizabethtown. But we got a big line of storms here. Basically going to be hitting all of North Kentucky and south of Cincinnati here coming through. Frankfort, Lexington, they're all about to get some heavy rain. These storms are kind of cruising through here. It's famous for a cannonball, huh? I didn't know that. Is Elizabethtown where you live now?
Or not during supercellular again.
Okay. Yeah, looking like a pretty big thunderstorm cruising in though, for sure. We don't have any tornado threat there though. All of our tornado threats basically out here near South Dakota. There's no nadir juice in the atmosphere.
Yeah, when I got back to the Air 3 that I initially launched right when I touched down, it was still flying.
The rotation on this thing is actually north of Wagoneer, or Wagner, should I say.
Quarter of a mile an hour, it just laid itself down.
You seeing the rotations near Wagner? It looks like what it's starting to do there. Yeah. Our tightest velocity couplet's like right near Wagner. I mean, this whole thing's rotating. But...
Chad, gotta drink water to keep hydrated, guys. Make sure everyone drinks water to keep hydrated.
He hasn't looked at the storm in a while. He's just kind of cruising along here. Not sure when he's going to turn around and take a look at the storm. Look at that beautiful thing. I mean, this is such a good looking supercell. I don't think this thing's done. I have a feeling that we're going to see more out of this storm, most likely. I know it's being kind of dormant now. It is definitely rotating. I mean, this is basically where our large area of rotation is inside of it. We don't have any, you know, we don't have really tight rotations. It's a little bit tighter there near Wagner. You can kind of see where it's a little bit tighter here near Wagner, but that's about it. Still really large and broadly rotating other than that. I don't know if we probably still have a lot of radar interference here. I want to try to get another 3D view of this thing.
Guys. Gotta get east. Appreciate that.
Yes, we still have radar interference. But
appreciate that.
We can definitely see down in here.
Mishra, appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, it's trying. It's trying to do something right in here. I mean, that's where we would see something drop if it decides to, I would say. Most of our rotation right in here. You got hit by hard winds in E-Town?
We're going east, Chad. We gotta get east, and here's why. We're playing the potential for a derecho, guys. So we gotta get east for that possibility.
So they're going east because of this derecho that's supposed to be happening. So I believe
Squall line, derecho, whatever you call it.
they're leaving. They're leaving the area. They're heading out. They're going east. So even though they're by the storm, yeah, they're driving out east.
That's on your way to Chicago.
Yeah. So we're not even going to get another look at the storm from them. Got a little something there. Got a little bit. Look at that. We got a little bit of rotation down here now, too. We got another little hook on the back of this storm. We might see something out of that one. Southwest, Butte. Might see a little something out of this storm, too. Definitely say it's quite the quiet time right now, you know. Let's go ahead and bring Ryan Hall back in here. Let's play him. Let's listen to Ryan. Look, he went AFK himself. Everybody's taking a break right now.
What's that like for you being, it looks like 100, 150 yards away from it?
Yeah, it was a little confusing, if I'm going to be honest, because we weren't exactly sure what that was. The debris that we saw looked like it was more of an outbuilding, a pole barn.
We got two areas of rotation down there now.
Brandon's talking to Fox about something there. That's what we're listening to. If you're just now tuning in, we are watching a storm that Brandon Kopic is on right now. He is currently in Verdale in Nebraska, out in front of the storm that's going through Wagner right now. That one doesn't have a tornado warning on it anymore. In fact, the only tornado warning that we have currently is the one over here for Aurora and
it's up north
Davidson and Douglas counties in South Dakota.
This one up here, and it's hardly rotating.
That's the storm that Corey Gherkin's on, and honestly, this doesn't look very tornado-y at the moment.
Yeah. Looking like we're catching a little break. I mean, we got rotation, but catching a breather here. Let's
Corn played at the Corn Palace. Okay.
Got some broad rotation here still. Let's take tilted up here. I'm surprised this big old storm's still rotating somewhat, but it's definitely really weak. The storm's really kind of falling apart in Ohio. There's really,
this is what's left.
Kind of scattered all over the
rotating part
place.
of
It's
the
gotten
storm,
really sloppy.
that's out there near Plankinton and Stickney. It's really
More
kind of
volume
falling apart, this
for
particular
which one
storm
of
is.
us?
The storms that are kind of gaining in intensity now are, kind of scattered all over the place. We got one up here near Clear Lake. That's kind of.
I'm gonna turn Ryan Hall up for a bit because I gotta go pick up my groceries.
Falls.
Walmart delivered them, I think.
Some pretty strong stuff coming together up here, to the north and west of Minneapolis as well. I'm actually really surprised that this right here doesn't have a severe thunderstorm warning on it. The storm that's coming into Glenwood, like that's kind of crazy. That's a very strong storm that we have there. Coming into that area. So, yeah, these storms are going to be coming into Minneapolis here soon. Some of the other strong storms that we're getting together right now include the one that Ryan Scholl's on. I'm going to pull him up. I don't think we have his...
I moved the radar over here to Minneapolis. Do not see them. Anything.
Okay, yeah, so we're going to watch this storm as it gets closer to him. And then we've got this big storm out here near Ainsworth in Nebraska. So this is another one that we're watching as it moves off to the east. So that's the gist of what's going on right now. Sioux Falls, you guys are still in the crosshairs here. We're going to watch these storms as they approach you, and we'll keep you updated as they get closer.
Yeah, that's it pretty much. these guys here at the moment.
Thanks, Steve.
Let me see if my groceries were delivered.
Taking another national tour here over on the WeatherWise app. Once again, big cluster of storms up there in Minnesota. Another big one down here in Nebraska and South Dakota. We got another one back here towards Billings in Montana. These storms are going to try to slide down towards Interstate 94 over the next couple of hours. Currently moving into Roundup. Big line of storms moving through Kentucky right now. Lexington, Kentucky, you guys are next in line to receive some hail and maybe some winds, maybe up to 40, 45 miles per hour. It doesn't look severe, but it does look like something that you're going to notice in Lexington. Lots of lightning, lots of thunder.
Just got a new tornado warning.
So get ready for that. Just moved through Louisville. Now it's going down towards Elizabethtown as well. So this is a pretty big line of storms that's kind of formed here. And that's going to race south towards Richmond and Elizabethtown, Campbellsville. Before it gets to Clarksville, Tennessee, there's a good chance it's going to fall apart. This is completely dependent on the unstable, warm air out in front of it. And when we lose some of that daytime instability, this is going to fade away quite quickly. But if this starts getting close to Clarksville, I promise I'll let you know. Go ahead, Andy.
Hey Ryan, something else I'm noticing right now from the Sioux Falls radar, if we go back and look at the storm that's close to the South Dakota-Nebraska state line here, on velocity, I can see the part of the storm that's directly pointing its winds toward the radar showing up as those bright blues. And to me, what this says is this is an evolution of the storm mode here. Whereas previously this was a supercell and it bore several tornadoes as well in its history. I think now it's transitioning into an upscale pattern, which is what we call those bow echoes or lines of storms. So it doesn't look very much like a line right now, but there's some subtle hints here that tells me that the mode of the storm has changed. What it looks like has changed. And one of them is that little pocket of velocity that's kind of just pushing outward and forward to the east rather than having that southeasterly supercell track to it. So I think what we're going to see here is very shortly a new big severe thunderstorm warning out in front of this that includes Tripp and all of it, those areas in Hutchinson County, South Dakota here, and I think we'll see this expand into probably the beginning of our focused damaging wind threat that comprises the moderate risk that we have in place today. That's going to make its way over to Sioux Falls, northwest Iowa, because I've seen people asking about those areas. I think we have a pretty solid signal here that that's going to occur here with this the present storms in this area. So I wouldn't be surprised if this continues to expand, and we may get some destructive severe thunderstorm warnings out of this for damaging wind in particular over the next couple of hours. There's the big warning as I was mentioning. So yeah, they're seeing the same thing. That's exactly what the National Weather Service is seeing here. It's starting to bow out, and now we have that warning extending far forward and to the north and south as well for that push to the east with those very strong winds pushing it forward. Pretty interesting.
Thank you so much, meteorologist Andy Hill. Just in time for the big considerable severe thunderstorm warning to be issued there. 70-mile-per-hour winds are racing towards Tyndall and Olivet in Bon Homme, Charles Mix, Douglas, and Hutchinson counties in South Dakota. Get ready. This is going to be a dangerous, damaging storm, and it's also got 1.5-inch hail in there. We got 12,000, about 12,500 people in the path here, specifically 4,901 homes. Some places in the path here also include Avon, Tripp, Scotland, Tyndall, Springfield, and Wagner. Get ready for some very serious winds. I think that's going to be the main thing that we're worried about now as the storm moves east. So get ready for that in Tyndall. And let's check in on a couple of other storms that are starting to look more and more considerable as well. Once again, the one coming into the Morris and Hancock area over here in Glenwood. This whole thing is kind of taken on its own life here. And we're probably going to start to see lots of severe thunderstorm warnings issued out in front of this, and this will be the part of the line that eventually impacts Minneapolis. So we need to be watching this over here as the night goes on. 3 minutes remain on the tornado warning out here for Stickney. I'm pretty confident they're going to let that one go. How's Minneapolis looking right now? It's looking fine right now. There's really nothing going on in Minneapolis right now, but we will at some point tonight be talking about Minneapolis. Here's what the outlook looks like from the SPC. We're right on the line of an enhanced risk, as most of the action is going to stay to the south and west of Minneapolis. It looks like, or at least it looked like earlier. Honestly, right now, that big nasty complex that's forming up here, there's a chance that it could impact Minneapolis to a significant degree. We'll just have to see what it looks like as we get closer. But in the red areas, we're expecting a lot of damaging winds tonight. Sioux Falls, you're definitely in the crosshairs there. We're talking about Fairmont, New Ulm, Austin, and places like that. So this is what we're covering tonight. We had some big tornadoes when we first started the stream, and those all happened back here, not even in the area where we expect to see the worst storms. You know what I'm saying? So now the real storm is just getting started as this stuff starts tracking down to the south and east. And we're going to see a lot of this tonight. Shelf clouds out the wazoo. Ashley, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. And congrats to the people who now have memberships. Current weather intensity score is an 81.1. We've been flatlined around 80 to 90 for the past hour or two. Yeah, you can see the storm getting closer to the Corn Palace here. If you watch closely, you'll see some cloud to ground lightning strikes behind the building there. As a pretty intense storm is going to go just to the north of the town of Mitchell. They do have a tornado possible tag on that, 60 mile per hour winds. So get ready for that down there at the Corn Palace. All those warnings we had in Ohio, I believe, have been allowed to expire. We don't have any severe thunderstorm warnings currently in Ohio. Is it likely that the Louisville storms will get worse than they already are? That line that went through Louisville already, it might get a little bit more intense as it goes through central portions of Kentucky, but I'm not expecting anything terrible. Will Mankato be all right? Yeah. We'll let you know if there's anything to worry about. The storm in Kentucky seems to be breaking up. Well, let's go back over to the WeatherWise app. Let's check back in on that. I feel like we got a lot of people watching in Kentucky. This is that big line. It's coming down out of Louisville. It's done in Louisville. You're done for the day in Louisville. But this is coming down towards Lexington. I'm going to get a higher quality look at this storm. And once again, it's not very strong, but it is definitely going to cause a downpour in Frankfort and Georgetown within the next couple of minutes, and then 15 minutes from now, then Lexington, Kentucky. This stuff back here that's coming out of Indiana and into Kentucky is a little bit stronger. Owensboro, Tell City, Elizabethtown. Get ready for some 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts and some significant lightning. And these storms in eastern Kentucky are not, weak. So get ready for some small hail maybe in Corbin. But nothing to be scared of or anything like that. How's it looking in Minneapolis? Still all clear right now in Minneapolis, but we're watching this stuff. If this starts bowing out and racing down to the south and east, we might have some problems later tonight in Minneapolis. We've got the ability to look at the SPC mesoscale analysis here. Let's
All right, guys. I don't know if anybody's still here, but
do we have the derecho?
We have 0 tornado warnings.
This is an interesting.
Gonna go ahead and shut it down now for a while.
On the
eat some dinner, take a break, and if it gets wild again, I'll go back live. But really appreciate everybody stopping in. Thanks, love y'all.